Right, we go again. We go again. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Bloody hell. What is going on? Do you know what? This is funny. I'm enjoying this. It's fine. It's fine. I think we're back. I think it's like my PC issue rather than the internet, which is actually more worrying. But I think we're back. Can you hear me? Can I get confirmation that you can actually hear what I'm saying? That would be cool. If you refresh. Refresh. You can hear me? No? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Refresh if you haven't yet. Right. Fingers crossed you can hear voices. Hello. Fingers crossed this is working again, because I've taken the cable out, the Ethernet out the back, put it back in, and we went from 0.05 internet to what is it now? I just done a speed test, 546 like download and 36 upload. Like, it should be fine now. Is this a thing that can happen, techies in the world, out there in the chat? If my USB cables seem to be not working, and now the Ethernet cable in the back, is that like a problem with the back of my PC? Like, I know that like USB overload is like a thing if there's too many USBs in the same place, which I've tried to space mine out as much as possible. But like the Ethernet cable's in the back there, is that a motherboard issue? Because that's what I'm thinking. It's a bit worrying if that's the case. But it's probably... So I've got like 3 different places where USBs go in, so I try and not use all of them. I've had to move the Go XLR to be nearer to the Ethernet cable. You've been ramming too much into the back. Pretty much, yeah. So I wonder if that's what's caused that there. Because it shouldn't be a case that taking it out and putting it back in makes it work again, right? But that seems to have made it work again. So if it goes down, you know why again. But hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. I hate it when this happens. Like, you lose all of the viewers, so thank you for the people who are still here. How's Lenny this morning? He's good. Removing the cable may have reset the network software. That sounds something like that would happen. Yeah, Syncs. Basically, guys, download SCS to fund the new computer. Yes, please. That's basically it. At this stage, if you all download SCS and play Super Club Soccer with me, please do that, and then we can get a new PC. Because to be fair, I've thought for a while how it would be really useful to have 2 PCs, just so that you can stream from one and then, you know, play games and do things on the other one. But yeah, maybe that's something we might need to start taking seriously as a consideration. I'm going to need people's help with that, because I'm not... I mean, from this conversation, it's fairly evident alone that I'm going to need your help to help me choose what to buy and stuff. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Shall we jump into FM before it's too late to actually play FM? Let me put this onto the right scene so we've not got a massive... There we go. Super Club Soccer, it's a turn-based... If you do !SCS, it does describe it quite well in there as I've pressed that in the game. It is... Is this way of me? No, it's not telling me you to do that at all, Leonie. Do not worry about that. There you go. Look, a free-to-play turn-based football MMO on Steam. So it's like a football game, but you take it in turns and there's tactics and you choose what the right move is in a sort of way, like an MMO would. Create your character, start your journey. We're going to create a team based on people from the stream, and we're going to go into matches together. We're going to stream it just a couple of nights a month, like for a little bit at the end of the stream every now and then to play together. So I need to build a team, and I need you guys to join me in it, is the plan for SCS. Like, Dupe does it. I think Sweet Left Foot's just started doing it. We can play against them. We can play in like real tournaments and things. We can definitely create Worms FC. We're definitely going to call ourselves Worms FC for sure. Ollie, I like it. I like it. Right, chat. Should we play FM before we lose the stream again, and we can actually try and get through this season? Today, we're gonna hopefully get through. Well, we've got 6 league games to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've also got a Europa League quarterfinal to play. Yeah, Jack did do it for a while as well, actually. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, if anybody can just sign up and download it with that link, that helps me as well. And if you check it out, go and do the tutorial, see if you like it, and if you do like it, well, I need players to play with me. So that's basically what you can do. We'll do like a stream where we actually talk about it and look at it and play it a bit together. But I thought we'd start that off today. Maybe I'll do a message in the Discord just to explain it a bit more. Any Wednesday evening streams next week? Hopefully, yeah. So part of this is a way of trying to force myself into doing weekday streams as well, because there's a certain amount of hours and things that I need to do for the sponsorship. So yes, is that I am planning to do more midweek streams for sure. If there's like a contractual obligation to do so, I will do it, you know. But yeah, that is the plan for sure. I do want to get back into doing more streams, which is why we're streaming today. Today would have been an easy one to say no stream, we're going to the cup final, but I really want to, and I enjoyed yesterday's stream, so thank you for that. It's just when you're not very well and these things are a bit harder to do. Not that I still love it. So, but yeah. Lost in the playoffs to Bournemouth and my sold offer was way too good and chairman accepted my best striker, so FM is going great. Love it. Let's hope mine goes a bit better. We start with Stuttgart. Let me move out the way so you can see this. Look. Up the cherries. Love it. Morning, Isaac. How you doing, buddy? We play Stuttgart Rangers, Werder Bremen, Fortuna Dusseldorf, Bochum. We've got a semi-final of the Cup as well, so that might add a match to this. Then Mainz, who are really good, who are third. Then Heidenheim, then Bayer Leverkusen at the end of the season. I think we just continue. I probably should have done this off stream because we've now got 13 days without a match, so hopefully we'll get through this fairly quickly. We've got international things going on. Oh, by the way, I've accepted a bid for Brenner. This was right after we ended the stream yesterday. A bid came in for Brenner that was 7.5 million and a 35% of profit. He's not played any games for us. We got him for 2.5. This is, I think, the profit that we were talking about. So I'm going to just accept it, I think. And he might go to Brazil. It probably won't be till the end of the season, I think. But yeah, I'm going to accept that. 3 points to 3 points. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, we need to talk about the football a bit today as well, I think, don't we? You know, what moment do you think we need to talk about the football from yesterday? Because I'm still, like, in my mind, so confused about it. I was thinking you said Bremer. No, not Bremer. Brenner. Sorry, yeah, then we're definitely not selling Bremer. Exactly. Well, the not penalty. That Rodri handball was I'm still like, I'm shook from it. Shook. Not Joelinton's beautiful header, although that was good. Oh, Savia wants to come back now. Why does he want to come back? Not used in his position enough. Are you playing games, though? Do you know what? I'd rather you just play games. Oh, he's only had one start. It's annoying you're doing this now, Savio. Shall I bring him back and start using him a little bit here? Not a penalty because the ref didn't give it, and you had Diaz and Cancelo. Honestly, that is the first time. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but looking at those, you're like, that has to be corruption. Like, do you know what I mean? That's the level it's got to now that I'm like, what is the explanation for this? I do not get it. I've been trying to theorize in my head, like, why did they not give it? And the only plausible thing that I can think of in my mind is that they've overcomplicated the rule again, and they're trying to follow the rule by the letter, and they've overcomplicated it because he initially didn't give it. They are doing that annoying thing that they do where they are trying to see, is it enough to overrule the referee's decision? Was there enough? It went to VAR. Was there enough in it that meant that they? It didn't hit the shoulder. It definitely hit his arm. Like, it was at top of the arm, which is, I suppose, up for why he didn't give it initially. But what I think is that there was he was thinking, was it intentional enough to overrule the referee's decision, which is this weird grey area that comes down to like those particular officials watching it. Oh, it was so like. It just comes to a point where if 99 people out of 100 people watching it think it's a penalty, you should give a penalty. The common sense rule, which I think keep going on about, like, can we just remove ourselves a little bit every now and then and just do common sense? The only thing I would have questioned is where the ref was standing. If it went to VAR, then the point is irrelevant. I have no problem whatsoever with the ref not giving it initially. No problem whatsoever, because it's one of those. It didn't look like it hit his hand. Like, it didn't look comprehensively like it hit his hand. There was an element in there that it could have hit his shoulder in that moment, watching it first time. Obviously, all the Everton fans went up and all the players went for it because it looked like it might also have hit his hand. But then going to VAR, and the point that baffles me most about it is not even the fact that it, like, that they didn't give it from VAR, the fact that they didn't even make him look at it was mental. Like, surely that means they've come to a decision conclusively across the VAR panel to say that is not a penalty. That the referee's decision isn't wrong enough to overrule him. Even if they just sent him to the monitor to look at that and go, just make up your mind for yourself. We're saying this to you. You know, we're advising this, but just make up your mind. They didn't even get that far. They were like, nah, no pen. And it wasn't the offside, because they came out and said it wasn't about the offside. Because I thought that afterwards I was like, okay, fair enough. If Richarlison was offside, but they didn't say that. Honestly, I'm baffled by it. Baffled. And it's another VAR nonsense, is what it is. And yes, I'm a Liverpool fan. But I also think, like, that also, it massively affects Everton at the same time. It's like Everton need any point they can get. It made me sympathise with Frank Lampard, for Christ's sake. I didn't think that would be the case that was happening. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Do you feel the same way? Maybe you didn't see it, or am I slightly overreacting? I'm happy to do that. It's football, isn't it? It's one of those things. It's a game of opinions. How you doing, Joel? Welcome in, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Only thing I would have questioned is where the ref was standing. Yeah, it could be a 100-meter goal. If it could be a £100 million goal. Yeah, it could be. That they just went, nah. The worrying thing about VAR in England is that it is current referees who review. Yeah, that's also. I kind of agree with that, but they are also to flip it. They are also the most qualified people to be able to do it as well, right? I kind of also the part of it that winds me up is this circle of mates that these referees are that won't overrule each other and won't go against each other's decisions. Like we have to be together on this. Like I think that's a nonsense in itself. Like take all that out, make the right decisions. That's it. That is literally your job. That's what you're paid for. It was not the offside, no, but it probably could be because if they say it's a pen, they probably go backwards and check whether that cancels it out. Saying no pen, they don't need to go backwards, but for me, clear pen. I see what you're saying, but I think, now maybe I'm wrong on this. I think after that they came out and said no, there was no offside. I get what you're saying. Like they didn't want to. The easiest decision in that moment, which I also disagree with, the easiest decision was to say no pen. I get what you mean. Groupthink in action. Yeah, it's. And also, I've been down the whole conspiracy theory mode from this. I've been all the way down. I was looking at Craig Pawson's reaction to the Spurs winner last week, thinking it was him as the referee. Like, it's bad, but like, it really makes you wonder. And maybe it's just this top four bias thing that seems to happen. I'm sure that fans of teams that are not fans of the top four would agree that that's a thing, or argue that that's a thing. Because he also, like, it's, do you know, maybe it's a Craig Pawson thing. No, but you know, it's not a Craig Pawson thing because he wasn't the VAR ref. So it's not. Like, wasn't Pawson in charge for that random, the Newcastle pen, the Ryan Fraser one that wasn't given? I'm not sure if this is how the interpretation of it is, but is the reason he hasn't overturned it is because VAR is judging the ref's decision and saying, yeah, kind of, Joel, I think you came in after, but that's kind of what I was saying. That's the only thing that I can see was saying, like, he wasn't wrong enough to overrule him, right? But however, common sense. If 99 out of 100 people watching that say it should be a referee, then it should have been a referee. Let's have a little sample in the chat now. I want a yes or a no. Was that a penalty yesterday? Yes or no. Let's just see. Do you think that was a penalty yesterday? Because honestly, look at the chat right now. Look at that right now. And you're telling me that the 4 referees watching it, you should be judging the incident, not the ref's decision. 100%, Joel. Look at that chat now and tell me what the hell is going on with refereeing. Look at it. I've not buffered at all. I've not dropped any frames. As another Liverpool fan, yes. Obviously, there's that. And that's probably why I'm so riled up about it. We talked about this the other week, right? bias in football is a thing, own it. Own it as a thing. Notice when your own bias is there, and try and like think outside of it, but also acknowledge that it's a thing. Oh, the boxing thing. Oh my God. Let's talk about proper corruption boxing last night. I didn't watch it, but I've heard all about it. And yes, what is going on there? It makes you just, I hate the world, man. I hate the world. I look at the world and I'm thinking like, is anything authentic? Is anything real? Or is everything money driven? You're riled up. I'm an Everton fan. I'm right here with you. For once, bad guy, I'm with you. Definitely a Man City and Liverpool thing. Always getting the decisions 100% a pen. Oh, see, but and I'll own this. I'm a Liverpool fan. I really don't think that they get them. Like, look at the Spurs game. Like I guess that's another this confirmation bias thing. I don't think Liverpool get them as much as City do. But again, that's coming from a Liverpool fan, so I'm happy to argue that with people. And I also fully understand why you would say that as a different fan. But like, I've seen enough Liverpool games. I guess there have been some where like, but I think everything gets them every now and then. And it just feeds into it, doesn't it? Is everything real? You and Mr. Sir promised the kids a trip to the USA to play flag football. Good. Top Rank Boxing want Josh Taylor versus Terence Crawford, which is their big money fight. That wouldn't happen if Taylor lost that fight. So money driven again. It's horrible, isn't it? By the way, chat, look, we've got this. We've got the top 50 wonder kids in football. We need to go and see which Brazilians are in there. Oh, look. This is cool. Number 10 is Bocau, who is joining us in the summer. We've got the 10th best wonder kid in the world joining us. He's the best Brazilian wonder kid in the world, and we've actually got him joining us. This is cool. This is cool. Turkish Nainggolan. I've just seen that. Memes wonder kid Karen David, the Turkish Nainggolan. Where's the Turkish Nainggolan? Is this him? Karim David. Oh, it's the number 1. He's not. Wait. Hang on. The Turkish Nainggolan is French. The Turkish Hang on. Surely that means somebody else. This must be the Turkish Nainggolan, right? This must be the Turkish Nainggolan, and they've used him separately, the comma, yeah. It's still weird. Neems won the Kikaram David, the Turkish Nainggolan, and the next Julian. Like, that is such a weird sentence anyway, right? Isn't it? Like, yeah, they're talking about him. Add some Summers nationality Origi. Yeah, what? There's something Origi. That's so good. That is also a weird. You don't just call him that. Put his name in there then. Don't just call him the Turkish Nainggolan. Do you reckon any of these are half Brazilian? Should we check as well? And also then, let's go find the next Brazilians. The number 1 Brazilian in the world, in terms of a wonder kid, is joining us, which is very cool. Next ones. Angelo also plays for us. I think he's joining us, isn't he? We are doing all right on Brazilian wonder kids. Top 3 are all either playing for us or joining us. Let's go and see if we've missed any. No more in there. Although these Portuguese guys, I'm always a little bit. Are they half Brazilian? No. Get that bow on the growth pills. Isn't he 6 foot, the bow? Bocau. Oh, he's 5'11". Oh, yeah. Get him on the growth pills. Yes, please. 5'11" is not a proper height. I agree. Leone Brokes is on. Oh, prediction. Do we see one? Sorry, I didn't even see it. Will Hertha score a set piece versus Stuttgart? Maybe redo that one. Did your phone just vibrate? No? Why? Should it have? Oh, I've just had... Oh, my word. Hang on a minute. I've got a coronavirus thing. I think it's going to be fine. You do not need to self-isolate. That's good. That was worrying for a second. I had it. I think I'm good. I'll do a test. I heard a vibrate noise and it wasn't my phone. I don't think it was mine, unless I shook the table or something like that. The desk, maybe. There's no more Brazilians in there then. We've got all of the Brazilians that are in the top 50, which is good news for us, right? I can go to the soccer. Yeah, I was a bit worried then for a second. You probably saw it with my face. There's a boy from Sunderland there, is there?
Oh, thank you. G_Force 6
Hey.
resubscribed X11. Big day today.
Big day
Up the
today.
Reds.
G-Force, thank you for the 11, buddy. Appreciate you. Big day today. Up the Reds indeed. G-Force. Is that a name change? Is that a name change? Redoing the prediction. Yeah, sounds good. Maybe wait till we're a little bit closer to the game. I think that's probably why. Also, I didn't notice it, so I didn't say anything about it. My bad. All right. I like this. This is a cool thing. So, yeah, I'm glad that we've managed to get all of the good ones. Oh. Neto's contract's up in the summer. Do we have to give him a new one? We haven't got anyone to replace him. What are we doing with him? Excuse me. I know he isn't Brazilian, but Mukoko's still in Dortmund too. Yeah, you think... I know what you mean, but I think we're done with signing non-Brazilians. I think we might be done. Otto, how you doing, buddy? I'd keep. He's performing. You do, but not yet. Yeah, Ollie French Jr., you mean? Well, that's a centre-back. The question, I suppose, is, are we going to be able to get any of the good ones in the summer? And the answer, I think, is going to be no, isn't it? Like, there are no good ones. Where's Alisson's? Oh, he's not for sale, that's why. Like, there are no good Brazilian goalkeepers except for Edison and Alisson. I don't think we're going to be able to get those. So I guess we need to extend Neto's contract. Give him another year. Is he going to want a massive amount? I really hope not. He's not decreasing in attributes or anything, though, which is good. Just back from a long morning walk. Nice. Yeah, it's a lovely day today, actually, Otto, isn't it? Lovely day. Give him another year. Let's see if we can do another year. Important player. We don't need to give you that. Hopefully he doesn't want a pay rise. Oh, he doesn't want a pay rise. He wants 2 years, though. Do you reckon we can get him down to 1 and give him slightly more money? If we do that, do you reckon he'll accept 1? He wants 92k a week to do 1 year. What's he currently on? He's on 82. See, I thought he'd want more. He also wants 35% of a sell-on fee. But he's going to be 35. Shall I up the sell-on fee and get him to, like, 80? Yeah, I thought that's exactly my thinking. Maybe we'll give the agent a little bit more as well. If we can keep him on the same contract and get him to 50, I'll give you a little bit more for a clean sheet as well. I feel like that's probably fair. Keep him on the same contract. Sell on fee percentage. He's very optimistic, isn't he? Very optimistic. Right. I think a 1 year deal. I think we're happy with that. Especially a sell on fee off for a 1 year deal as well. It'd be like 2 million. What's a million to you? Yeah. True. He's not going to have a value, is he? What is his value now? Yeah, 2.7 mil. We bought him for big money, really. But I think we had to. I think this was necessity, wasn't it? It's a really weird... with this, that's something I didn't really consider for the Brazilian aspect of this save, is that if there's a position where there just aren't any good players, we're just kind of stuck, aren't we? Oh, I didn't recall him. Shall I recall Savio? He wants to come back. We might use him for the end of the season. Where was his message? I just ignored it. I personally think hasn't been using it often enough would suggest it may be worth recalling him. Oh. I've already not addressed it. I think we'll just continue. You can end up having a weird system like a 3-5-2 and no wingbacks. Definitely can happen, for sure. Because we know what wingbacks are like anyway in terms of new gens. It could definitely happen and be a thing. I hope not, because wingbacks seem really good this year. You'd keep him there. Yeah, I have. He's still playing games, I suppose, isn't he? Even if he's not starting. Could be fun to see what a lack of players in a certain position does to you. Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to it. And I think next year I'm going to start working on and thinking about what we can do. I want to bring wingers in. So players like Savio, we can try and start bringing in. How are we going to manage these youngsters that are really good wonder kids then? Like, how are we going to get them into our team but also try and win this league? It's going to be difficult. Yeah, and they still can't cross. It's very true. It's weird. King Bouts, thank you for the follow. And also, Ipsy Armedovsky, thank you very much for the follow as well. Should I just sell this guy? We're getting bids for him every day. And he wants to go. But he's perfect backup. Although I never play him. He's happy to be a fringe, but I want to keep him. He's Brazilian. He's 25. He's on no wages, and he's happy to be a fringe player. Excuse me. By the way, chat, what I will do with the Super Club Soccer thing is I'll make a channel in the Discord, and anybody who's interested in playing, I would like some a regular group of people to play so we can create a team, because there's quite a lot of skill involved in it apparently, and I'd like to be able to win. So we'll build a team, and yeah, if you could make it, that would be good. We'll maybe pick an evening where we'll play for a bit or something off stream. We could then we'll stream it on other times as well. You'll be on stream playing it with me as we play it and stuff. So yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a nice way to engage with you guys as well. So if you think that'll be up your street, you need to let me know in that Discord channel. I'll do a little message. In fact, if you could do a message. Just put one in then. Just says react to this message if you're interested in taking part in the SCS evenings, in playing SCS. And then what we'll do is, I think for the plan will generally be at the end of a stream, a couple of times a month, we'll do like an hour or two of playing SCS for a bit. You're making chocolate chip Welsh cakes right now. Half my cup final snack and the rest for Tuesday. I'm very. Can you send some in the post? Send some in the post. There's a load of hidden gems if you play the Brazilian leagues. They have this massive competition called the State Championships. I know it well, yeah. Which is the equivalent of Champions League group of Man United, Blackburn, Accrington and Stanley. I've done a Brazilian save, Otto, and I was Cruzeiro, and I had this striker who, he's not very... Oh, what was his name? He's not very good, but honestly, he scored about 60 goals in a season because of how many he got in the State Championship. Yeah, could you, Leonie? That'd be good. Thank you. Also, a few people asking about the Plymouth video. It's done. It's ready to go. It'll be out tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, it will be the next Plymouth video. I was playing the Plymouth save last night. It's tough at the moment. It's tough. Oh, yeah, we got this song on. You need to do the prediction. There is a prediction in the chat. Why has that not worked? Oh, I can't make myself small again, apparently. Predict in the chat. Oh, that works, apparently. There we go. Gemini. When we have a horrific policy of what you can bring in, not a chance you can get food in, they'd force you to buy £50. Yeah, no, they would, yeah. They would. They would take my Welsh cakes off me and it'd be a horrible shame, wouldn't it? Right, do your prediction in the chat. It says, will Hertha score a set-piece goal or a set-piece versus Stuttgart? You need to go yes or no. Bielsa has gone officially, has he? Interesting. Do we need to do a video about that? Maybe. Let's quick pick this game. Let's sort out this team. We'll do... Who's missing? Bremer. We'll start Bremer. We'll start our Brazilian lads, I think. If I can move this across. I don't know actually. They were last time I went, right? They were last time, I think. Right, Nani or Arthur, you don't need to be on the bench. We are missing Caligari. Otherwise, we're pretty good in this midfield, this team. Yeah, we had a little chat about it earlier on, Morgan. It was wild. It was really good. Really enjoyed it. Jesse Marsh Sim. I think we need to. I'm going to go that way round, I think. Carlos Vinicius through the middle. I kind of want to play Angelo now. I want him to develop. Should I just start him? I'm going to start him. Let's do it. We are playing Stuttgart at home. We lost our last game 3-0, if you remember. This is a tough time for us at the moment. That's a bit bright. We need to bounce back. That was a horrible loss in the last game of yesterday's stream, wasn't it? Horrible loss. It either works or they get relegated. I was obviously in Z's chat the entire time, but after it all ended, I went back and watched Ben's perspective again. It was mental. Yeah, it was crazy. It works or they get relegated. Oh, Jesse Marsh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think I'm a bit worried about them, to be honest. They need, like, what, 2 results, though, I guess? They might be right. I was watching Alcott's relegation video this morning. It is wild down there. Leeds needed to do something. I feel for Bielsa a bit, but I feel like they needed to do something. They're in free fall at the moment. You can't lose 6-0 then 4-0. Like, your heads will be gone. Heads will be gone at this stage. I don't know. We've just tried to score a header from outside the box there. Honestly, think Everton will go down. No goals in that team. Calvert-Lewin's back now, though, isn't he? Everton's squad should be easily strong enough. I think they'll be okay. I'm worried more for Leeds, I think, at the moment. Leeds, Norwich. Who's the last one? Oh, my word. What a terrible finish. Phillips will either they go down yet. Brentford are not great at the moment, are they? I think they'd be my 3 as well, you know. Burnley have pulled it out the bag, haven't they? I would not have said them a few weeks ago. But Everton are running out of time. Absolutely, Otto. I'm fully on board with that as a point of view. But that's why it's mental that, like, that handball decision yesterday could genuinely cost them their season. Like, their place in the oh, I knew we were going to score there. I knew we were going to score from that. We're 1-0 down. What's happened to our form, by the way? Leeds, Norwich, Watford are down. That's what I think. Sorry, not Brentford. Watford, I think. You think Brentford will get caught? Yes, I didn't mention Watford in that. They got a good draw yesterday. Hodgson's made them defensively solid. I don't think it's quite enough, though. That's a bit loud. Sorry, everyone. My 3 might... It depends, I suppose. Leeds have made the change. Depends what Leeds do now with the new manager. But Leeds, Watford, Norwich, I think are my 3 predicted. Oh, what a bit of defending that is. Angelo should have scored. Watford can't score, yeah. Dennis has not been ideal since he stopped him going to AFCON. No, he hasn't. He just stopped, didn't he? Show a bit of desire, is what I've said to them. We're 1-0 down here. Do we deserve it? Not really. If you just look at stats alone. We've not really created much, though, have we? Lucas Paqueta, 6.3 season. Don't love it. Let's swap him. Ronaldo did look finished yesterday. That was mad. Ronaldo's is blanked in 8 of his last 9 or something. That is absurd, isn't it? No wonder he got a minus 15 in the update. Okay, we need to win this ball back here. I think we might be missing Alex Telles, you know, this Hertha team. Hey, Notfler!
Notfler Straits resubscribed.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Clates Lenny Jam. Clates Lenny Jam.
Clates Lenny Jam indeed. Thank you, dude. I don't think it's a Ronaldo thing. It's a United thing. Oh, I agree. I also think Ronaldo was terrible. They're suffering from teams sitting in and defending. Has to be a goal. Has to be a goal. It's not what I would have done. I probably would have passed there, but we've ended up scoring. 1-1. Yeah, Brentford's run of fixtures are tough. They are tough. United are suffering, by the way, for teams are sitting in against them and they don't know what to do. They can't beat them. They're being caught on the break because they're defensively not very good. Like Southampton showed it perfectly what to do against them. Yeah, he got a minus 15 in FM. There's a video all about it, Voodoo. You should watch it. Someone will link it now. Isn't that the lad who from Tottenham? Yeah, it is. It is, Otto. The one who did that celebration that you can see below against Marine. Right, we've got 19 minutes to play here. I'm going to get Leonardo on. We'll also... we'll get Leonardo on. Telles is playing. I said we're missing him. He's on the pitch. Oh, Telles, go on then. I said we're missing you. Oh, that was a long way out. It was not really that close to going in, but it was a long way out. Slived. Thank you very much for the follow. Can we get a goal at the end of this? Come from behind. It would be very nice. We're on the attack now. Bremer? What on earth? What is that a highlight? It wasn't even close. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Go attacking? Doesn't usually help, does it? Okay, we've got another throw. We're knocking on the door a bit here. Vinicius, is he on? He's off. He's offside. He actually looked like he might be on. He's not on because he's not celebrating, but that could have been it. He looked on to me as well, but he didn't put his arm up to celebrate. Yeah, disallowed. He did look on, though. That looks very close to being offside. Let's have a look. Oh, it is tight. He might just be off. It does look on, though, doesn't it, when you look at it? Thought that Kulu bloke is doing good. Have they got an option on him? Oh, Kulusevski. Yeah, he does look good. He does look good. I think we're going to draw this. It's another 2 points dropped. We're only 2 points clear of Mainz now. Are Mainz winning? They're 3-0 up. We might drop into... I think we'll be all right for 4th. I would like to finish 2nd, though. Bayern are about to win the league, aren't they? 13... There's only 5 games to go. They're very close to winning this league. Just go very attacking for the end. I don't think it'll make a difference. One chance, please. We've got a corner and we didn't get a highlight from it. Oh, no. We've gone very attacking. We might lose it. Do you know what? I'd back it. I'd do the same again. If we lose it here... A point's still dropping points, isn't it? Okay, Neto. Weird. Oh, there's another highlight. There's another highlight. Yeah, I think he's quite young. And Bentancur has actually come in and looked quite good. I didn't think he would be that good. Like, just because Juventus was so happy to let him go. But he's actually looked all right. Okay, that's not really something we need to see. Unless this highlight continues. Is that Mavropanos who used to play for Arsenal, right? Oh, we're actually going to take the set piece. Are we? Why are we watching this highlight? It's Florian Muller in goal as well. Do you remember how bad he was that one game? That's the final whistle. That is a disappointing draw considering how many shots we had. We nearly lost it at the end, I suppose. It's a 2-point gap to Mainz, who we play away from home before the end of the season. I think we just take those and carry on. We're making chances, aren't we? Let's just continue. It's not that much actually as well for Kulusevski. Do you reckon Mitrovic will hit 50 goals this season? I think from this point on he should, shouldn't he? Which is wild. I didn't actually see. I don't think he was in the spreadsheet. I don't know what his boost was in the new update. We look tired. All right. Bloody hell, Gary. I know we're tired. We are tired. What's happening to you? Why are you struggling so much? I'm quite excited about the Wonder Kids coming through now. I'm excited for, like, if we can build a team of new gen amazing Brazilians, that's going to be really fun. I'm going to enjoy that. I kind of just want to get to that point now. Get 1 or 2 of them into the team. Petrovic is unhappy, are you? Why is that? Played 2 games. Do you know what? I think you have to suck it up. We've got Rangers next. Europa League quarter-final first leg. We're away first. This is a big game. Another big game. What, Region? Nothing. Yeah. Thing is, with Conte, he'll say like, "This is the best. This is the best Spurs team he's ever managed. Like, best team he's ever managed." And then the next day, he says it's the worst team. So it's one of them. It's bizarre. That Leeds game came at a good time for Conte, I think. After the loss to Burnley, to have that Leeds team turn up and play the way they did is exactly what he needed. Conte won't be there next season. I can absolutely see that being the case too. Like, emotionally, he's just all over the place, isn't he? It's a weird one. What other Premier League games we got on today? BBC Sport Football. Just West Ham Wolves today, and then the Carabao Cup final. I see. Wolves West Ham is a big game, you know. Just thinking about it. Speak of West Ham, and Breezy appears as well. That's a big game. 2 top four candidates, that is. You got tickets for United Spurs. Nice, Chester. When's that game? That's cool, buddy. Enjoy. Predictions. Do you know what? Wolves impressed me the other day. Like, I know that Wolves are doing brilliantly this year, but like, who did they beat the other day? Leicester. The Leicester game, I was like, do you know what? Wolves are a serious team now. Like, they've been defensively organised and solid, but beating Leicester, I thought, do you know what? I know Leicester haven't been great, but I was like, they're pretty serious, you know. The Women's Manchester Derby is on TV, is it? That's cool. You're not at the game, so West Ham win. I like it. Wait, did we score a set piece goal?
Of my money.
Oh. Was our goal a set piece goal? Let's watch it back and decide, and you can see. William! Will, thank you very much for the 18 months. Thank you. I will happily take a little bit more of your money. We're serious for 8 minutes against Arsenal. True. Was it a set piece goal? Carlos Vinicius goal. I can't remember. It was a Martinelli. Oh, no, it wasn't a set piece goal. It wasn't. Martinelli shot and it was a rebound, wasn't it? Do you think Abramovich should have his assets frozen? Probably. I don't really know. Yeah, it wasn't a set piece goal. It's a little rebound like that, look. So it's a no. It's a bit mad, the Abramovich handing over control and it. I feel like it's not a big deal. Is anyone else on that sort of point of view? It doesn't seem like it's that. I'm like, well, he's still going to be in charge. He's just taking his name off it so that it means nothing, right? That was my initial thing. And then I've got people like telling me saying, oh, Abramovich. Like Kat came in. She was like, what's going on at Chelsea? Because obviously she's just seen it on the news or something. I was like, nothing really. He's just taking his name off it so that the club don't get hit when he gets hit. And I don't mean hit like he's not going to get, that sounds like a mafia hit. I didn't mean like that, but handing over control to a trust fund protects him under UK law because his son can, it's a PR move. Yeah, right? It's a PR move and also a protection for the club move. He just made it so the government can't take it off him. That's what I thought.
Okay.
And it's a way around the system, which, I mean, shouldn't people be a little bit more up in arms about? People just like sound. I don't know. I don't have enough understanding of the entire situation to be. But I looked at it and I went, oh, that's a bit. Is that a bit dodgy? Seems it. I don't know. Is that everyone else's? Is that how everyone else feels or not? This is where I come to like chat to you guys and get your opinions to see. Am I right in my initial thinking about that? Have I read that situation right, or am I way off the mark? Phew, thank you for the follow, buddy. Oh, absolutely, Pav. It's an absolute madness. He'll be funding them through a backdoor method. Yeah, he's just made it so the government can't take it off him. There's a good article in The Athletic. No one really knows what it means because sanction law is new and it's never... There you go. That's a nice way of putting it, Stockholm. Fair enough. Doesn't do anyone good for the government to take it off him. In what way, Slived? What do you mean? Successful rich businessmen are dodgy. No, I wouldn't have guessed. Oh, no, it comes back to exactly that thing. I was like, I don't like the world at the moment. I don't like it. Yeah, I know. US government have announced they are seizing assets of Russian oligarchs. Yeah, no, I've seen that. So, like, basically him taking away, so it's not technically his asset, is a way of protecting it so he doesn't have it taken off him, sort of thing. Anyway, we're going to go into very deep and very meaningful topics of conversation there where we'd just be a little bit careful. Exactly right. I'd ask a certain person to... Christ. I don't know what that sentence means, Ollie, but I'm not going to read it out because I don't quite understand what you mean. Right, let's focus attention back to Football Manager. We've got Rangers in the Europa League quarterfinals, which is quite a big game. We've got suspended Gabriel, suspended Renan, which is a very good job that Tellez is back, but he's also close to a suspension. Earth Season 22 taking a new course. Yeah. The writers are really, really going for it this time. I don't know who to start up front. Leonardo is the smart choice, it seems. He's the one who's in form. Evan Nilsson's form is scaring me. So I'm going to go Vinicius because at least he's in form. Calvin's in decent form. Is it better than Caligari's? No, Caligari's been really good recently. Look at this midfield too. Something needs to be done. Let's talk about the best box-to-box midfielder in the world. What, Joel Linton? Goat Linton. But then you got Antonio on the bench who has not been any better. We need to sort out our midfield. I'm hoping that if we have some wingers, these two will be a bit better next year. Because they're obviously really good footballers, but we can't get ratings out of them at the moment. Angus Gunn. Yeah, what a guy. He's the best goalkeeper. Yeah. Generally, we're gonna switch it up at the end of the season. Generally, although it doesn't look great here, but we went through in that. Our form in the league has fallen off a bit of a cliff. But, I mean, there was games we played yesterday that were really good, so... I think we're going to get to the end of the season and make a decision before we do drastic changes anyway. I think I've got one player less on the bench because we haven't got people registered, so that's a worry. All right, away at Rangers. They've seemed to be quite good. They beat Mainz in the last round, and Mainz are smashing it in the league at the moment, aren't they, in Germany? So we do need to be a bit careful at this, I think. Let's put one of them on there. We don't need to see that. Oh, here comes a Rebo. Okay, it's gone wide. I did think that was flying in. It didn't. We're good. We're fine. We've had probably the slightly better start. We've had 5 shots, actually, in the first 17 minutes here. If we can take a nice lead back to the Olympus Stadion, that would be very nice indeed. Here's Telles down the left. Good cross. Martinelli. Not going to get on the end of it, though. Nah, Coffee's still here. But it's in the ember, so we can take our time. It actually gets hotter as you get nearer to the bottom because there's less liquid to heat up. So, yeah. If Pep converted a striker into world-class box-to-box, like Eddie Howe's done, he would be given the Nobel Prize. Do you reckon? Do you reckon? It is cool. I like it. Like, little things like that in football I find really fascinating. I love it when a player changes positions. Like, I loved it when James Milner became a left-back for a season. I was like, I'm all over this. More of that, please. I'm not sure world-class might be slightly pushing it. But he's been good. He has been good. He's also never quite been that striker, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. People have their... Like, also, like... Oh, my God, we got a red card. How have you got 2 bookings in 28 minutes? You idiot. You idiot. That might be us out of the Europa League, then. Let's do... Let's do that. Oh, not that. There. In the middle. There we go. Let's put you...
Oh my God. I think I forgot my underwear in his car last week.
Have I even got a centre-back? I haven't got a centre-back on the bench.
Maybe you should ask him to get them back.
Oh, no.
Is that the headmaster at school?
Yeah, he said world class. Yeah, I didn't read that until Pav said it afterwards. Do we play this? I guess we have to do this. I don't hate it. It's a bit of a yikes, though. It's like, it's another Hoffenheim striker. It's a bit like Firmino, to be fair. Halfback, I thought about it, and then I thought, I don't think Marcos Antonio is going to be a very good halfback.
Follow me.
So I'm going to go defensive midfielder. If we look like we're conceded chances, I might do that. I think we should be good enough like this. I'm going to try this for a second anyway. Go to a 4. Do we have... We could do, I suppose. I suppose we could just do this and go to a 4 now. Yeah. That does make sense, I suppose. Don't score here. He's going to score. Oh, flip it, heck. Moussa Dembele used to be a winger at the start of his career. Schweinsteiger too. Yeah. Wingers to midfielders definitely happen. Wijnaldum. There's one. Firmino's a good one. From like... Well, to make him a false 9 rather than an attacking midfielder. Like when he started playing up front, as it were, for Liverpool, it was a madness. I remember it was the Chelsea game he played there first. And everyone was like, what is he doing? And then he was brilliant. Let's give a Nobel Prize to the Fulham manager. Yep, Nobel Prize. I don't think that's quite the right award either, but I like it. Drogba was a right back. Was he actually? That's madness. Okay, Rangers are threatening quite a lot here. Oh, the red card is actually going to see us go out of the Europa League, isn't it? Rangers are quite good. I rate this team. They seem strong. Is Van Bronckhorst still in charge? He probably is, isn't he? Mikel Antonio was a fullback. Yeah, there you go. Was he in it for like Mitchum and something like that? Nicolas Pepe was a goalkeeper. Was he actually? What are we watching here? Is this another highlight? I thought this was a replay. Oh my word, we're trying to get sent off. Colo Torre's a striker, yeah. You hear these stories. Like, when they're in their youth teams, it's one thing. React! React! What are you doing defensively here? They're so slow to it. We've been absolutely done by FM again. I hate it. Like, it's one thing when they come through the youth teams as a like a different position, but when they've like been playing in their careers as adults, like what? We had 3 men around that then that they just didn't go and get it. We're not going to offer anything, even if we do this, though, are we? Like, we're 2-0 down now. That's what I was thinking, like, going to this. We could just do that. And then do that. Then it's more like the 4-3-2, isn't it? Who's the best one to play Shadow Striker here? It is probably Paqueta. We could just do a midfield. 2. But we are losing. I'm going to keep him like that. Oh, yeah, but we're losing 2-0 now. I'm thinking a way that we can kind of turn the screw a bit as well. We've got defenders on 6.3s. It worked last year. Yeah, 4-3-2 is the way to go. I'm just thinking if we need a goal, do we go 4-2-3 instead like this? Otherwise, we're going out. I'm going to try this. And if it looks like they're still doing stuff, then we'll go to the 3. I think it's worth risking it. 6.2 Zagadou. Oh, my word. Thank you, Bremer. You've broken us. You've broken us. Leonardo, then. Come on, then. Get a goal back. Take a 2-1 here. We can still go through if we take a 2-1 here. Tellez, you got players in there. Yeah, good reactions, Leonardo. It is 2-1. That was them being sloppy at the back and not reacting. Graham, thank you for the follow. And also, no one, thank you for the follow. Right, we've got one. Get rid of Frenchman. I can't. Not in this game anyway. I've got no centre-backs on the bench, have I? Which is because of Europa League registration. Could be a big goal. Now, actually, now I should do this, shouldn't I? Now I should do this. What role should I put you in? I kind of want to do like you as a... If I do you 2 box-to-boxes and you as a DLP. Like that. You keep the same. I'm going to do this. I think... He's not really a shadow striker anyway. Keeper did dive out the way slightly. He did. Oh, that's a good ball. Fashion Junior. Is he a real player? Because that's a great name. I've got the ball back. What are you doing, Neto? Who are you booting it to? There's no one there. Number 1. Right, good clearance, Zagadou. Tellez, that's a bit scary, but he's got the job done. There's the ball out wide. Leonardo just needs to find Vinicius. Oh, Martinelli now. I think he's off. He's missed it anyway. Was he on? He was on. I think encourage will work here, okay. We've been better, haven't we? Second half, although we've lost it there. Oh, it's just with 10 men. You look so open. Oh, my word. Paqueta is a liability. Oh, it's a good finish. Fashion Sakala. Paqueta is... I don't think I've seen him play well except for his very first game. Like, look at this. What is he doing? Who's he even playing it to? It is, but I also feel we're not exactly being defensive, even with the 3 in the midfield here. We're just done by a red card. Like, this year, out of all the years, going down to 10 kills you. Way more than it used to. Oh, I told you Paqueta was a fraud. Did you? Yeah. Neto not performing now. He has a safe contract. You hate to see it. Yeah, he wasn't really performing when he didn't have a safe contract. So here we go. Oh my god, our passing's just off. Is it just a morale thing that our passing, like, I think this whole system relies a lot on our passes making it to our other players, which seems obvious, but when our morale's low, it really suffers, doesn't it? We've got 8 minutes to go. Oh, don't concede another one. Not just recommended, but insisted, I'd go as far as saying. It's been all those years Celtic won the SPL in a row, and yet they've already won a game in Europe. Rangers have beaten Port and Dortmund. Yeah. Oh, go on. Go on, Leonardo. Pace. Go on, Leonardo. 3-2. Go on. That could be huge. Look at the pace. That defender is absolutely treading water here. It's like Fabregas chasing Ryan Babel all those years ago. Lovely finish. Go on. Encourage. Have I got a sub left? I have got 2 subs left. Let's get some of these legs off. Who can I even swap here? Like, we got no... so annoying. We got 1 sub missing anyway. I guess we just change... I don't even know what we do here. I think we have to leave it. I can't really bring Calvin on for Caligari. I'll do Calvin for Caligari. At least it's a little bit of fresh legs. Put the sub keeper up front. What? Nana. Nana, you're Arthur. Here we go. 3-3. With a minute to play. That's a terrible cross. Who were you even trying to get it to? 4 up front. That might be excessive when you're down to 10 men. There we go, Marcos Antonio. He's sliding around. Is it raining or something? Why are they slipping around so much there? Like they're on ice skates. We've got to win this ball back. Otherwise, this is their chance. This is their chance. Good. Good, Leonardo. He's been brilliant, by the way. Ball over to Martinelli to level it. He's gone wide. It's gone wide. Oh, there's another highlight. Oh, it'll be heartbreaking if it goes 4-2 here. Because that could have been 3-3. Why are we watching that? Why are we watching that? Is this just going to be the end of the game? He just passed it off. Gabby, you're not the boy. His form has fallen off a cliff as well, to be honest. Get him off! Kmart Roof! What's going on here? Why are we still playing? 99 minutes. End of game highlight. But the highlight ended and started a new one. There's the end of game highlight. Do you know what? We managed a very difficult situation there. A very difficult situation. We've managed it. I think ultimately it was the right choice because Paqueta is terrible. 6.3 central is Paqueta. Who's Gabby in this game? It's all about Leonardo. Since bringing Leonardo in, by the way, add 2 more goals to this. Now that doesn't look like much there. Ignore this bit at the top, but have a look down here. 6 in 8 starts and 2 more onto the top of that. He's brilliant in Europe. He's got 5 in 3, now 7 in 4 in Europe. He's been good. Maybe it's just like, get Angelo in the team. I think it's overload season next season. I want to use wingers. I think you're probably right in suggesting that that's the best way to go. But I don't know if I want to do that. I want to use wingers next year, I think. Inside forwards, etc. We've got 3 days until we play Werder Bremen away. Where are Werder Bremen in the league? Because our form, it's not very good at the moment. They're 18th. They're bottom. I need to rest this team. We're on contracts. Yeah, get Savio in there. Maybe. Get like Gabby playing wide. Could work as well. Evan Nilsson can play wide. Like, does Evan Nilsson stay? Does he get sold? He's wanted.
Okay.
Wolves, West Ham, Ajax, Leipzig. 4 treble 2. Yeah. We did try that. That was the very first tactic we tried in the save, and it was not good. Do you remember? Do you remember first season how close we came to being sacked in this? 5-2-3, the Bruno. Yeah, with the spanner, but with wingers, basically. That works for me. What am I doing here? I forgot what I was doing. Training, resting. Let's rest for 2 days because they are knackered. It's going to be Megson saying that they're tired. Yeah, we had no dynamics at all. I'm a bit worried about our dynamics now. They're fine though, actually. Yeah, the dynamics were through the floor, weren't they? And we just couldn't put... I mean, look at this. Let's go back. Let's look at it. This was first season. I mean, we started okay, but then from here, look. Can I highlight this? From here, if I just do just Bundesliga... Oh, thank you for that. If I do just Bundesliga from the start, look at this spell there. Proper spreadsheet. Yeah. And then we turned it around. But we nearly got sacked here. We also lost some other games in there too. That was 1 win in the first 10 games. 1 win in the first 10 games. Some of those friendlies, I know. If you put the friendlies back in, look. Look at, where's friendlies? No competition. Look at the friendlies to sort it back out. A 13-0 win, 6-0 win, 10-0 win, 8-0, 11-1, 11-0. We had so many friendlies this year. Go 2-3-5. I mean, I'm keen. What else we got loaded in? We got another spanner there and then the overload. Yeah, it wasn't great. We clung on. It was so close to being new save central. So close. I've heard 5-1-4-0 is very strong this year. What, like 5, 1, 4 across the middle there and then nothing up there? I've seen that. I'm not doing that though. That is just proper like match engine breaking rather than like no team plays that, do they? 3-2-5 with wing backs on attack. 3-2-5. How do you mean the 5? Like 3-2 2 with these guys down here, you mean? Wide center. Maybe we'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at it. He plays a 4-1-5-0 in his save. I've seen like, I only say that because I've seen like people use it in like competitions and things, and it's like, whilst it's crazy, I just feel like it's just it's a bit too far. You know what I mean? You meant 4-1-5-0. I think Sai was forced to use that in a Game Blast chat. Was he? Yeah. With one, I actually don't mind that as an idea, like the spanner, but like this, like with one of them offset there. Do I have like my? Do I have my Barcelona one on here? Like, I can't remember what I called it. This. I know I've moved this from the overload, but like, this is what I play in the Barcelona save, and I love it. I play this in the Barcelona save, and it's really fun. This guy's just your winger. I've got Dodo here doing this, and it's really fun. And we've won. I think it was. We win. It's Barcelona, so it's difficult to guess how good it is, but it's a lot of fun anyway. You get like this many attacking players in your team. I do wonder whether this box-to-box could be either a Metzala. I think a Metzala might help on this side a bit more. Do this, but flip it. We could easily do this and flip it. Does like, I guess, has Teles got the legs to do that is the next question. His legs aren't too bad, to be fair. Yeah, that's my question, Pav. Either CM attack this. I actually think I did change this to CM attack. It's Bellingham who plays here on my Barcelona save. And I've got, it is, I think, a centre mid attack there. And it's fun. I think I did, yeah. So I just need to, I haven't saved it since then, obviously. It's good. Yeah, we could flip it. I do wonder if Caligari's better on this side doing this, though. What do you need here? Like a right footer. Oh, yeah, if we flipped it, it could be Savvy on that side, couldn't it? If I save that and copy it over. What do you reckon to this? Like this, it could be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's difficult to say how good it is because where I've used it with Barcelona. And if I go through my team, it's Ter Stegen, Nianzou, Bastoni, Teles still plays. De Jong, Dodo. I'd love to get Dodo in this save, by the way. You never know. It's true, Otto. You are correct. Jude Bellingham, Pedri, Luis Diaz, Mbappe, and Tammy Abraham. Try it when winning. Yeah, I'm not going to change to it now. Otherwise, it's just going to tell us that we're mudded. Oh, yeah. That is the wrong one. I don't know. Facebook? Exclamation point. Yeah, do Facebook. There you go. If you do want to watch that Barcelona save, by the way, it's on Facebook. We're just about to start season 4 next week. There is a video that if you've not watched it, we play a Champions League final. It's one of the last videos that came out, and we played Real Madrid in the Champions League final. It's genuinely one of the weirdest, most bonkers games of FM I've ever played. It's really, it's quite something. Crazy Classico it is. Right, we need to bounce back with a victory here. I would like to start Leonardo, so that's good that he's in. Paqueta, I'm going to take Paqueta out of the team. Oh, I can't because Bruno's suspended. That's a shame. I'd like to have not played him here. Gabby has been dropped. Although his recent form's quite good. I don't know if he's been... I'm going to go with that. I don't think he looks like he's been good, though. Tammy Abraham only plays with Mbappe in your FM save in his dreams. Yeah, but he's so good on FM. He's really good, Tammy Abraham. He's 6'5", is he? Super strong, super fast. He's everything as a striker. Scores goals. I've just made some new signings in that save, by the way, which are going to be wild. I'll give you a spoiler. Victor Osimhen now plays for Barcelona, so I'm excited. Brina, thank you for the follow. And MKM, thank you for the follow. Dr. Pepper and rum last night, was it, Pav? Wow. Nah, not for me, that. Not for me. Right, we're underway. We're about to go 1-0 down, are we? No, they've headed it together there. I like that Caligari. Very calm at the back. Calm as you like, you could say. He's Virgil van Dijk. I don't think I've ever tried Dr. Pepper and rum, though, actually. Need to head out. All good. Orange Train Car. Have a good day, my friend. Leave the little lurk on. Nice. Yeah, enjoy, my friend. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in a bit. It's really nice. Fair enough then. Need to catch up. I'm so far behind. Yeah, happens. Just watch, like... You could probably skip a few and watch one. To be fair, what I suggest, Ollie, watch the Champions League final and then watch the video after that, which is like quite a short one, where I just sum up the season in that video, and then you'll be caught up. There's not really like... obviously with videos like pretty much every day, it's difficult to keep up, so skip a few and then I'm sure it'll be easy enough to catch up. Right, still 0-0. Mainz are losing though. This is good news for us. Heidenheim are beating them. Leonardo! I'd like you to have scored that. If you could make amends, please, that'd be good. Mainz 1-0 down. What are Dortmund doing? If we put up... What's going on in that corner? Paqueta's on his knees. What's happening? Has he been hit? Oh, it's his last chance. It was nothing. What number's the final? 77, I think. We've scored! It's Vinicius! Get in! 76 or 77, I think. We've scored from a set piece. It's Carlos Vinicius at the back post. It's a nice way to break the deadlock. Happy days. Kokota's on it. You do love to see it. What a bloke. Ollie's on it as well. Come on. He has been really good, hasn't he? Quietly, really good. Evan Ilson. Score. Oh, he's missed. If our other strikers could finish like Vinicius does, that'd be lovely. What happened to Gabby Martinelli, by the way? Fell off a cliff. We conceded from that exact set piece last game. I'm glad we didn't there. He's the three important things. He's better than I thought. Yeah. Thought it was a corner. No, it was a free kick. Free kick. Back post. That's why it was a free kick, because it went back post. But maybe a back post corner, looking at that. Oh, he's at the bar. Should have been 2. He hit the bar. Let's say don't get complacent. I'm glad that we're winning. These are bottom of the league. Might have equalised, which is a shame. Let's have a look at that league table. I think it'll still be... If they're equal, it should be 3 points now. Good Zagadao. Oh, it's gone straight back to them. I think putting them on mixed. Yeah, I think you might be right. If you've got one player that's good at heading and tall, you want to aim them at them. If you sign all of your players to be massive, 6'3" plus, like we do, mixed probably makes a lot more sense. Seems the near post even more nerfed. Do you reckon since the new patch? Because on mixed, you're more likely to find that one mismatch in terms of who's marking who. And the AI is probably quite good at finding their best player to mark your best header. So I think it should get easier to score more if you put it on mixed and you have lots of big headers of a ball. Yeah, that shot wasn't very good, wasn't it? You've had a few scored back post, have you? Looking at that free kick, it does make me wonder, yeah. 62 minutes. Where do we make a change? How's Caligari playing? Quite well. I'm wondering whether to get fresh legs there. Leonardo's not had a good game. We'll get Angelo on. They seem to fall short, yeah. Yeah, they do. Just get headed away. What other sports do you like? What other sports? I quite like all other sports, really. There's not many that I look at and properly get into, I'd say. I'd probably say like boxing, F1. Two ones that I really like. I don't follow like as closely as some people do. Darts I like. I'll like jump into any sport really. If sport's on TV and I'll kind of watch it. Yeah, the boxing last night, we were talking about that earlier. Absolute corruption at its finest. Gets wide, that's fine. Massively into cross-country skiing, yeah. That looks like bloody hard work. I'll tell you that for a fact. That looks like stress, cross-country skiing. Like oh, God. You know when it's like slippy out and you got to carry the shopping in? And you're like, oh, God, I don't really want to fall over it. That looks what cross-country. I would hate to do that. Looks like the Alexandra Palace type. Do you actually reckon I do? I don't reckon I do. I reckon that's like lads, lads, lads. I don't think I look lads, lads, lads at all. Vinicius, go on then, make it 2. He does. Lovely. Good stuff. I struggle with normal cross-country. I won a cross-country. I did a lot of cross-country skiing in rural Herefordshire. I did do a lot of cross-country. Do you know what? Here's another story from work this week. Yeah, Friday.
Okay.
It was wet play on... You know the storms last week? It was wet play on, like, Tuesday. I said that weird, didn't I? On Tuesday last week. And we watched Netflix for wet play. Like, I just put, like, a Netflix thing on. And they just kind of, like, chat and chill for wet play if they can't go outside. They were watching this program called Little Lunch, which is this Australian, like, children's comedy thing. And in it, they did the beep test. All the characters. It's like set in a school. They did the beep test. These primary school kids. And honestly, the whole premise of the wet play. Just stay inside. Yeah. The whole premise of the episode was about how terrible the beep test was and how all of the characters in the storyline were trying to get out of having to do the beep test. My class watched that and as a whole, as a collective, decided that they really wanted to do the beep test. They were like, please, please, please. Okay, they've scored. It's 2-1. I don't know why we're so open there. So, on Friday afternoon, for their reward time, they did the beep test and loved it. Like, honestly, what is... Like, I can't get my head around that mentality. Is Caligari super deep there for some reason? I think it's because he's injured. Let's get him off. Yeah, honestly. But then the worst thing about this was... I don't know. It makes no sense. But I was like, do you know what? If this is what you want to do, this is what we will do. The worst thing is, because we did it in the hall so that we could mark it out and have it like have the beeps playing, we had like 10 of them have a go at a time whilst everybody else watched. And they were loving it. Watching other people do the beep test. And then, like the first batch to do it, like 10 of them... It took like 15 minutes for the last person to stop going. And they're all cheering like for this one little last person. They were honestly so tired. And the worst thing then, I was like, right, who wants to go now? And this is not an exaggeration. Every single child put their hand up and wanted to have a go, even after watching the 10 other ones suffer. Mental. Oh yeah, no, Locker, I'm not, don't worry, I wasn't, Oh, it was a joke. You literally... I see, I got you. That's funny. It was obviously a joke. You would be barred from entering because of the Smarty Pants glasses. Like, got you. I see. You were actually being ironic. Which is fair enough. I fully agree. So yeah, they watched that and then all wanted to do it. So now, next Friday, they want to do it as well. Gluttons for punishment. Clearly. Honestly, I find it mental, but I love it. Like... I'm glad that they've got that point of view about exercise. They're not like fully like refuse to do any exercise. It's good. Are we going to concede here? I need to see this game out. 2-1 scares me. Okay, that's a lovely little bit of play, that is. Everyone else, just run. Just score. Oh, didn't really need to pass there, did you? To be honest. I've got one sub left. Oh, it's a highlight. I'm going to do the sub anyway. I haven't got a sub left anyway. Yeah, why didn't he just shoot? Yeah, they'll be well trained for sports day. And actually, I actually watched it. I was like, do you know what? They're quite good at this. Hilarious, but funny. Exactly. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything silly. They're going to do something silly. They've done something silly. I hate this team at the moment. They're so annoying. I knew it. I knew it. This is silly. Look at this. Header to nobody. Big ball over the top. There's 3 of you there. He just boots it over the top. And this is what our guy should have done. Pass it. Where are you in the league? Second. That is a disaster. We've conceded 2 in the last 10, well, the last 15 to bottom of the league here. We're going to finish like... Have Mainz been this off, by the way? I think Mainz are still drawing, which is a godsend for it. They are winning. They're 2 points behind. Oh, yeah, they are winning. Oh, hang on a minute. If we're drawing, shouldn't they be closer than that? Flipping heck. Like, we're fine because we're basically going to finish in the Champions League. We just need to hopefully go through against Rangers and then turn this around. It's a lovely goal. Yeah, 100%. It was a nice, brilliantly taken. But we've binned that off, and I knew we were going to bin it off as well. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, they've gone level. Luckily, with 4 games to go, we've got a 8-point gap to 5th. Did they just drop? Yeah, they dropped points. Dortmund dropped points as well. Luckily, the gap's big enough there because we might need it to be big because we're free falling at the moment. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'll shoot off. Oh, Bayern won the league. Origi start? Nah, I don't think so. Surely go Mane, Salah, Diaz, to be honest. I hope he doesn't go too sentimental and go with Minamino today. Because Minamino has obviously been our main guy, hasn't he? In the run-up to the final, but Diaz surely starts. He'll go Kelleher in goal, which I think is right. I think it'll be Matip, Van Dijk. I think it'll be Mane middle. When more recently it's been Diaz left, Mane through the middle, Salah right. Obviously they rotate quite a bit, but I think Salah's just got that right striker down. Yeah, Mane through the middle. He's been quite good at it. I've liked him in there. It's given him a little bit of a new lease of life. When I was at school, the only TV shows I remember seeing was Ross Kemp on gangs in geography. Not in primary school though, Otto, right? But yeah, that is a classic show. When's the last time Liverpool won at Wembley? 2006? No, they won at 2012. 2012 League Cup, wasn't it? Was that then? Actually trying to think. Hopefully he'll break out another bicycle kick. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Yeah, beat Cardiff in 2012. Ross Kemp on Gang's the Welsh dub version. I've not seen that, but I mean, oh, have I seen that? Maybe I have. It's another one of those weird memories that I didn't think I had, but maybe now. Stuart Down in Masterclass. Yeah, there you go. The last 2 times Liverpool have played at Wembley, I think I've been there, and I think they lost both. So that's good. 2 days we play Rangers. What's the team looking like? Tired. I'll see if I can sneak in 1 day of rest then, I suppose. We need a shot in the arm here because we are struggling. The form has deserted us. Look. I mean, we're drawing rather than losing, but what's happening? Oh, I haven't even got... That doesn't even have the Rangers game in it. Chelsea 2015. No, so I've seen the last City... I've seen them play City twice. Community Shield and League Cup final. There might have been some in between those. City Community Shield and then City League Cup final. The last 2 I've been to, I think. Is Salah's LFC's greatest ever player already? Quite possibly, yes. Quite possibly. Like, it's really difficult to say those things when they're still playing. Like, when a player stops playing for you, that's when you properly think about those things. But he probably is. Actually, I went to that Barca game, Ollie. They won 3-0. Marco Grujic scored. It's Gerrard and it's not even close. In terms, it depends what you're arguing, right? In terms of the actual level that they reached, I think Salah's got to be up there. But also Gerrard was just the guy. So also, yeah. Don't take that as me saying that Gerrard isn't. How do you quantify greatest ever player? How do you quantify that? Really? Depends what you're looking at. Numbers? Are you looking at like in terms of compared to the rest of the world? Gerrard. Yeah, Gerrard, Dalglish, obviously. I think Salah's put himself in the same bracket, though. And that's what I'd probably say. There's a bracket. It's like a tier list. He's in it. He's in the tier list. Excuse me. Also, thank you, Heal Project Pete and Jeremiah James and Brina and Alan. Thank you very much for the follows. Dalglish for me, love watching him in his prime. Oh yeah, and it was like in a past life, was it? I forgot about Kenny. He's close to Jared. Yeah, he is. He is. Jared was never the best player in the world at any point, not the best player in the league. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If you compare him to the rest of the world, but if you then compare it to the level of effect that he had on a football team, then Gerard's got to be up there too. It depends how sentimental you're being about things as well. Steven Gerrard's my guy though, so I don't know. Right. Rangers, we need to turn around the deficit here. We've got a lot of players who are going to be banned for the next game if we don't score or win here. I'm going to go Leonardo through the middle. I think he's the guy at the moment. I'm going to give Martinelli another go because Evan Nilsson, I just don't feel like if he gets through on goal, he's going to score. Don't know about you. I'm just not convinced. Paqueta and Guimaraes. I'm going to go... Didn't Antonio get sent off? No, that was Bremer. Bremer's missing. I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to do that. According to Hoddle, not even best signing. Yeah. Diogo Jota is Liverpool's best signing, but better than Salah. Right, this is the team. This is a big game. Can we turn around our deficit against Rangers, or will our terrible form continue? It's been not pretty, but it's kind of also at the same time as that, I'm like, just get to the end of the season now. The Europa League's the one thing we got left going. Oh, we haven't won in our last 4 looking at that. Can we turn it around against them here? The red card kind of killed us last game. I think we were the better team before that. They've got a free kick though. Okay, we've got that. Here we go. We break. Virgil, Alisson, Mane. Yeah, I know. There's plenty. Martinelli. He's gone for the dink. He's got the dink off. I don't know how it's gone in, but we've scored. And for the first time in a very long time. Which one is it?
And that's it.
Wrong one.
Hey,
wrong one.
What a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other.
Gabby. You're my boy. You're my boy.
What is Johnston doing?
Gabby boy.
I'm fairly sure that Johnston got a hand to that. He signed Robbo. Yeah, he did. He did. Here we go. 2-0 straight away. 2-0 straight away. We lead in the tie. It's 4-3 after 11 minutes. That is what you want to do to start things off. Come on. Up the Arthur. Up the Arthur indeed. Ridiculous start. This is Tellez with the assist. Zagadou scores. I'm happy. Just keep this going now. Go and really get a few more and stamp our authority. Zaganklates, what a love story. Honestly, I just love him. I don't know if I can sell him even now. I just feel so much better when he's in the team. I saw him make an absolute howler for Lelujo last night, by the way. You seen his reaction to the Wolves game? I have, and I hated it. I hated it. It upset me just watching it. What are you doing, Luis Felipe? Oh, he's at the post. 2 shots, 2 goals. Yep. It's midday for some Parma Violet Gin. Get in, Lego. Get on it. Up the Brazilian Masterclass. Yep. Zagadou. Hi, Ferrero. How you doing, buddy? Oh, it's hit the bar. We've hit the crossbar. Let's finish the coffee. I'm not on the Parma Violet Gin. Not yet. That Jersey keeper is on sweeper keeper attack. He is, yeah. They're going for it, but we're doing a job on them. This could be 3. Gabriel, it's a good header away by Glenn Kamara. Endless love on the video. Yeah. They've hit the Denver bar. Are we getting a 3rd here? I think we are. I think this is a goal. Watch. Carlos Vinicius. Marcus Leonardo. No, it's cleared. Don't watch. Don't worry about it. Fashion Junior's on the break. He scored against us in the first leg. Oh, God. Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent was bloody good against Dortmund both legs, wasn't he? I say that because I think I saw that, but I saw him in one of the legs and I can't remember which one it was. And he was really good. We're winning. I'm going to say, don't let your performance levels drop. Can we... I'd like another goal to make this a little... Oh, that's not good news. That's never good news. At least Renan is a pretty much ready-made replacement in there. But Zagadou off. Scary. Praise. Okay, they've got a chance. Yeah, I've watched the Jude reaction now. I watched it yesterday, and yeah, it's quite like, it's quite, I don't know, brazen of an 18-year-old to be going that hard at a seasoned pro. I don't even think the pass was that bad. Like, I was looking at it, and the pass, it kind of had to go at that angle, otherwise it would have been cut out. But I think the point is that you're looking at his like his standing in the game. It's also a poor touch, isn't it? Yeah, I think so as well. But also rude yelling him. That's clever. I think this is offside, by the way. I guess if you read into it more closely, it's like he thinks he obviously has that much self-belief in himself. Haaland yelling at Chan is a classic. I've not seen that one. I think Emre Can gets yelled at a lot. Last night's showdown Saturday, one of the better of the chaos, the last set of games. I think it probably was GeForce, yeah. It was wild. I was actually having an argument in the lowdown chat at the start of the night because somebody was saying, why do they do this system with the league? There's just a load of dead rubber games. I was like, there's not, trust me. Because like one win can take you from bottom to third. There are no dead rubbers. And he was arguing, saying, just watch, you'll see. I was like, no, just watch and you'll see. I think I was correct. Yeah, Rice and Jude. We were saying that yesterday, weren't we? It's gonna be great. If only we had a striker and centre backs is the question. It's a shame that Joe Gomez hasn't kicked on. Injuries have done him a bit. Like, 'cause he would have been the centre back alongside with those. Martinelli! Which one is it?
Gabby,
Got it!
Gabby! You're my boy! You're my boy! You're my Gabby boy!
Ow! Come on! We're going through, I think. I've maybe said that a little bit premature, but we might be going through here. This is a lovely start to proceedings. I don't know why it's a start to proceedings, but you know what I mean. Max Kilman is life. Yeah, well, Max Kilman's been great, to be fair. Tammy's the striker, do you reckon? He is only 24. Is he shown enough? I know he's great on FM, and I know he's been good at Roma, but has he shown enough? Do you know what I mean? Hey, Brand's gifting subs. How you doing, Brand? Why are you still watching? Enjoy it. Where are you, actually? Exactly. Where are you? Thank you very much for gifting a sub to JPEX. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, DCL as well, actually. How old is DCL now? Does Kane play in blue or red next season? Depends what City do. I think the way that it was interesting to me that Pep came out and spoke about him again. Green Man Q. I don't know what that is. Is that a pub? But cool. I will be along fairly shortly. Must be a similar age to Tammy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like 24, 25. They're both 24, are they? Nice, Brand. I'll text you after the stream. I will be on my way. I also need to find Phil today because Phil's around Wembley way. We need to go and say hi to him. I remember that one being at Wembley. There you go then. I don't remember the name of pubs. Here we go. We've got a 3-on-2 here. Looking for another. He's definitely offside. He definitely scores because he's offside. They need to... Why didn't that get changed? You know the little... I need to turn this down. The little seller... Like, things that... Make it so we can't tell if he's going to be offside or not. He ran off not celebrating without his arms up. It's so obvious now. You've seen it. And I'm ruining it for people. If you've not seen, when you watch their celebrations, if they don't put their arms in the air, they're offside. If they do put their arms in the air, they're onside. Right, we're going to do... I've got one sub left. Let's just do Caligari for a little rest towards the end. I don't until someone says it. Yeah, it brings back memory. Yeah, fair enough. Got you. If you remember the name of a pub, it's most likely not worth remembering. Probably, yeah. That's true. He's offside here. Look, watch. He doesn't put his arms up. He just runs off like that. And he's offside. His finishing is good. He's offside all the time, though, it seems. We've actually won 3-0 here if we keep this going. It's a really good performance. Yeah, true. There's probably a low, like maybe. Hopefully that's the case. Is that Daniel Jefferson good? I've not heard of him. Renan? We're going to add another. No, he's put it wide. Yeah, the finish was beautiful. He was very offside, though. Okay, we could do this game ending now. I don't mind another goal, but I think the job is pretty much done. We're down the left again here. We've got two in the box. One of them's Martinelli. Slides in. We're going to have the sound again.
Gabby, 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 Gabby. You're my boy. You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy.
Ow! Is Liam Delap that good? Hopefully. That Jefferson looked good last year when Sheffield went down, but not seen him this year. I've not seen him this year, no. Martinelli slides in, back post. We've won 4-0 at home against Rangers. We are through 6-3. We are through to a semi-final of the Europa League. This is a good turnaround. We lost that first leg. I hope that that Zagadou injury is not too bad, because that could be really dismantling for our season. He's been quite important recently. There are the Champions League results. I need to see who we're going to be. Who did we play? We will play, I think we've got Leicester. What time are you streaming till? Probably about 1-ish. There or thereabouts. So probably like another half an hour, 40 minutes-ish. Maybe 50. 3 to 6 weeks for Zagadou. It's not ideal, is it, actually? We play Leicester. Leicester are 4th in the league. They're actually quite good, it seems. What's the Leicester team like these days? Look at tactics. They've still got Fofana. They've kept quite a decent team. Ismail Assar up front as well. They brought Lingard in and Buendia. They built an alright team, you know. Playing a fitness friendly against the local pub team. One of their players sent off with a second yellow 14 minutes in. Wow. Ryan Brewster has more Champions League medals than Phil Foden. He does. He didn't play a game in that run, but he does. He went on loan to Burton, has just been recalled, has it? I see. He does. He does also, Ollie, have that. That is true. Oh, so that's so annoying when he scored yesterday, wasn't it? So hang on a minute. I just seen we're training the Barca Blitz. No. This one, please. Yeah, Noni Madueke is an interesting one as well. I don't actually know how good he is in real life, but on FM, he's superb. I converted him to a striker on FM, so there we go. So does Ryan Bertrand, exactly. 6-3 on aggregate, that's nice. Who's 25? Leonardo, yeah. We could just do a Phil Foden, not false 9. Madueke in real life is crazy. He's actually really good. I'm glad to hear that. Because I love him on FM. Yeah, there's some really fun ones like that, isn't there, Otto? It's a bit... That makes me sad that like players like... Oh, no, I never won a Champions League. Right, Martinelli, are you back? Is Gabriel Martinelli back with a hat-trick in that last game? I don't think we really quite talked about that, did we? A hat-trick in the last game. The return of Gabby is imminent. Hopefully. He's had a really poor season looking at that. 9 league goals in 25. Because that's actually 24 league starts as well. It's a real drop-off. For a 19-year-old has a good end product. I'd love to see it. Sterling, Sancho, wingers. Yeah, Sterling only 27 still. Give him 1 to 2 years to be in the Prem. Who do you reckon he'd suit right now? Liverpool have kind of shown their hand for a while now with Diaz. Unless like Salah goes and then they would need another, I suppose. Arnold's trophy cabinet at club level is actually pretty low for someone who's one of the best players of all time. Yeah. Wolves, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Leicester were linked. Yeah, it might be worth now one of those teams, like those top 4 contenders, getting him in early. Like Leicester, you could see it, right? It'd be good business for them. Right, these guys have been handed their contracts. Oh, Pav, were you here earlier? We looked at the next gen. It's not on here, but there's 3 Brazilians in the next gen top 50. One of them, who's in the top 10, I think he was 9th or 10th, is this guy who's signing for us in July. He was number 10 Wonder Kid next gen. And then the next one's another one. Oh, they all play for us or are signing for us. Paulo Cesar was the next one. I think it's Paulo with an O, maybe. Like, he was in there as well. Where is he? This is annoying me. I know how to find him better. Go on here. He's so good. Yeah, Bocao. This guy, look. Wolves just got 10 mil for Vinagre. I'm so mad. Oh, God. Yeah, Cesar comes in too. And then, obviously, Angelo. Fox in the Bocao. We're all ready for a Marsh Harlan reunion at Leeds and in the Championship. Imagine. Imagine. All right, we've got a game here. I did not rest the team, but I think we are quite tired, which is not good. We're going to go... Martinelli not playing seems a bit harsh. I'm going to play him. He's going to play there like that. Caligari not in. He's tired. Not that tired, though. Probably on the bench. With Brennan Aronson, yeah. Viva USA. We need to get a result here. Off the back of a really big win. Yeah, Sappy, I really want to get it because there's a few players that are like haven't declared for their country but could declare for Brazil, and I want to get them to declare for Brazil. I also want to get all of our players into the Brazil team because why not, right? So yeah, I would like the Brazil. We did apply for it after the last World Cup, I think it was, and we didn't get it. So I think the next time we should be high up that list of contenders. But yeah, next time they sack their manager, I will try again. Yeah, they will. They will have some terrible, Tyler Adams would be a good signing. They won't get him though. Do you speak Portuguese? I actually don't know if I don't think my manager does. No. So I need to get the. I need to learn it. What Marcos Antonio is flying into tackles here. Have you seen them? He's sliding around like nobody's business. Martinelli. He's actually the player that won the ball back though and has set up that goal. Really. What happens to the translator now? Unemployed. I guess he just... I imagine he lives with Bielsa. So he goes wherever Bielsa goes. Surely? Gone back to Corrie. Yeah, he's Tyrone from Corrie is what Pav thinks. Yeah, Marsh is not going to need him. I like this as an idea. Jesse Marsh comes in and does his first press conference. He's like, oh, thank you very much for having me. I'm very excited about my time here at Leeds. And then next to him, the translator goes, thank you very much for having me. I'm very excited about my time here at Leeds. There's talks of Bielsa to Benfica, is there? That's cool. I should have done an American accent there, shouldn't I? Leonardo. Oh, keeper makes a save. Just. He tried to go around the keeper. This would be nice if we can get a win here. Dortmund are winning. Are Mainz winning? If Mainz drop points and we win. Oh, that should have been a goal. Gabriel. That'd be cool. Oh, the internet, by the way, seems to have been fine since that annoying start. Do the American accent. We'll pretend we didn't hear the joke the first time. Yeah. Just talks in Spanish for some reason. Oh, yeah, and he says it in Spanish. Like he's completely gone backwards. Remember when Swansea had an American manager, Bob Bradley? For saying PK. Yeah. Megnuts. That one. Also, basically, Ted Lasso there, yeah. Bob Bradley. Or Bradley Bob. Brad Bobley. Is that what the one was called on Soccer AM? That was actually quite funny for Soccer AM, wasn't it? The Brad Bobley thing. Substitution time. Leonardo for Angelo. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Megnuts. There was one that really made me laugh, and it was when he was jumping into tackle saying, Rojo! Because I love the idea of saying, instead of saying Marcus Rojo, just unironically calling him Rojo. Last funny thing Fennis did. I think you might be right. Vinicius has scored a header, by the way. It's 2-0. It's what we needed, actually. Mainz are actually currently drawing as well, which could be good news for us. That was quite funny for Soccer M. You summed up Soccer M. I know. It's gone downhill since Lovejoy left. That's what people love to say, isn't it? Love to say that. That Rojo was hilarious, to be fair. It was. Let's do Tellez because he's knackered. We're 2-0 up. I think we can afford to maybe give him a little rest. Let's see this game out. Mainz are losing. What does that mean for the league table, everybody? It means they drop down to 4th. Dortmund go above them. The gap is 3. We're just seeing if we can cling on to second at this stage, aren't we? We play Mainz away. It was never that good, even with Lovejoy. No, I think that might have just been a result of everybody being that little bit younger, watching it and thinking things were funny, which weren't really. There's a little bit. If you watch like old Soccer AM now, there's a few things you're like, ooh, like the great age thing. I'm a bit like, ooh. No, there were parts of it. It was like one of the first football things on TV that was like not serious football, wasn't it? Not one of the first, but it was one of the first like that I was aware of. Maybe it was like talking about football, but not in a serious way. I'm not really sure. What is the demographic these days for Soccer AM? I'm not sure. Right, let's go through. Calvin's just been... We've just given him a pay increase and given £2.7 million for Tellez, which is nice. Fitness concern for you. Are you playing? We've qualified for the Europa League, at least. That's good. 40-year-olds trying to relive their 20s. Is that the demographic that it's aiming at? Oh, Bremer just got relegated. They drew to us, so that's not our fault. Right, who we got next? We've got Bochum at home. Oh, is this the... Oh, okay, we've got a cup semi-final next. Another big game. Then Mainz. Two really big games in a row. Hopefully, this little upturn in form, which you can see there, look. Hopefully, this has come at a good time. We've got Bochum semi-final. They're in the league below. Then we've got Mainz away from home, which if we win that, I'd be confident that we finish... Well, if we win that, I think we finish second, don't we? No, we've got 2 games to go. Bayer Leverkusen and no mugs as well. They've just beat Mainz. Then Heidenheim at home, which we have to win. We've got some big cup games coming up here. Did you see Neto and Cody on the Saturday Social? I didn't actually, no. Because they have youngest guests. I sound like Miss Moneypenny. Bond, James Bond. They have youngish guests, but the jokes are very dad jokey. Yeah, it is a weird one. Soccer was just SMTV Live for football fans, I always thought. Felt that. Yeah, I get that. I know what you mean. Allcott will host Soccer Saturday someday. Call it now. I hope so. I hope so, for sure. That'll be a big swing of like away from the... But yeah, I hope so. He obviously wants that type of job as well. And he'd be brilliant at it. What was the Friday night with Paul Merson from like... I don't know. I don't remember what that was. It was actually funny, was it, on the Saturday Social? I've not watched a Saturday Social. They get some... like James is on that quite a lot, isn't he? Chunks is on it. I quite like the demographic that they go for on the social. Like the Bades is on it as well a few times I've seen. It's cool. Was Pi on it yesterday? Oh, I saw him tweet about it before actually, yeah. Majority just whacked on YouTube. Yeah. Pi's on it often, is he? I've seen him tweet about it in the past. Yeah, you're right. Thogden and Thogdad. I'm not sure I'm a fan of Thogden and Thogdad, you know. I don't know. Maybe that's just... Maybe I'm... Oh, look. Here we go. Talking about that state championship, by the way. I know I just saw this in the thing. The state championship, this is one of them, isn't it? The Minas Gerais state. Bocau has ended up being the top goal scorer in their one. With 10 in 14 at 18. Which is cool. Oh, is Chunks the host, is he? I see. Isn't Soccer Saturday obsolete these days? Everyone just watches the games by streaming. I think there's still a viewership there, I think. It's Soccer Saturday's the ultimate put it on in the background thing, isn't it? But yeah, I think there is I know it's probably taken a hit through the fact that people stream the games. It goes back to that argument now. It's like the 3 p.m. should they be televised thing, which I know lots of people say no, but if it's readily available to watch anyway by just streaming it, TV companies are going to think there's money to be made from it soon, and that's money talks. We know this. You watch Soccer Saturday every week. I like watching all the scores come in. Yeah. So I mean, you put it on in the background as well. Do other things whilst it's on. Spencer be great for TV. Spencer is TV ready. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Need to get a rotisserie chicken. Pav's hungover, everybody. Caligari's improving. This is good. Nice. I'd like to see some green attributes, please, soon. Get these 15s into 16s and I'll be very happy with you. Get some stuffing, get some gravy, Pav. Live your best life. Fantasy Football Club. Oh, is that? Yeah, that rings a bell. That rings a bell. Football Focus is at least is on BBC, so it's free to watch. Soccer Saturday hasn't been on Freeview. Did they take Soccer Saturday off Freeview? So I remember before I had Sky, we never had Sky as a kid. Don't be disgusting. Stuffing is delicious. I won't hear another word against that. We never had Sky as a kid, and I remember when Freeview, you could get Sky Sports News on Freeview, and I remember thinking, oh, now we're living. How the other half live, this is. I remember like that was a big day in my childhood. Because I used to always get, my nan always had Sky, so I used to just go and watch every football game. Like my nan's a big Liverpool fan as well. I used to watch every football game with my nan, because she had Sky. So I used to turn up like, all right, nan, how are you? Excuse me, just about to kick off. We got Sky in '93. Yeah, see, that's how the other half live. You still can if you have a Sky box. Oh, is it still on there? Is it? You was that kid. I'm jealous. See, I'm jealous. I remember when I convinced my mum to get Sky. I was probably about 15, 16 maybe a bit older, 16, 17. We had it like, and we got it around Christmas. And do you remember like, this was in the age of like the Premier League Christmas. Well, it still is, I guess now, but like every like advert was like Christmassy, and like so many games on because it was the Christmas football fixture period. And honestly, I remember that was like the most magical Christmas. I was like, I can turn it on and have it on the TV here. Little things, right? Yeah, I used to watch Soccer Saturday like you on Freeview because Sky Sports News was free to watch. Yeah, that was it. You had NTL in '98. I don't even know what that NTL. Oh, that rings a bell. We never had that. All right, DFB Pokal semi-final. Oh, and do you know how many like that Christmas and around that time like Premier League classics, Premier League years I used to watch on those. Oh, David Mitchell, all the football. Yeah, that's it, right? Virgin Media. I can picture the logo for NTL. Oh no, Morgan, I'm of the same opinion, by the way. I was more saying that's the way it's going to go, because the more people stream it, the more people these big companies look at and think, if people are watching it anyway, we can charge them to watch that. And that's what they're going to do. Regardless, and you know which comes first in terms of priority. Football fans, lower league football fans, like they are way down, like they're down here, and then you've got TV companies all the way up here. So it's scary, but that's the way it's going to go, surely. Waking up at 3 in the morning when I was like 7 watching Football Years was the life. Yeah. I used to watch ESPN Classics showing 80s and 90s football.
Follow me. Okay.
They tried pay-per-view. They did try that, didn't they? They did try that. And that didn't work. Let's go with up front in this game. Gabby needs to play. He just got a hat trick. Leonardo wasn't as good in that, but I think this front three this way round was the answer. Okay. I also still think I prefer Marcos Antonio in there. Gabriel, Bremer, Luis Felipe. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Pedro, Imperium, Beeble. Appreciate you guys. Hope you're well. ITV have a partnership with EFL now. Yeah, it was like 15 quid per game. It was a joke, wasn't it? You can stream lower league games now with the EFL season pass. You can, yeah, for your team. That was like a lockdown thing that came in, wasn't it? And then people liked it, so they've kept it. It's a good way to earn money, I suppose. Without like there must be a little earner for football league clubs. That it's like selling tickets, but not selling tickets. I fear if it goes back to 3 p.m. it will still impact lower league clubs, even if a few hundred fans decide to watch Manchester. Oh yeah, no, it will. It will, John. By the way, John, I saw in Jack's chat yesterday, you did one of my favourite puns I've seen in a while. So I did notice when Jack was celebrating Ben's goal against Kev, you called it a premature Jack elation, and honestly, it worked so well. It was perfect. Great pun. So it should be applauded. Pay-per-view reasonably priced could work. It could work. Yeah, maybe that's the way. Maybe they just didn't need to be quite as selfish as they were. What's the word? There's not a word there. Money grabbing. They went for like massive money because they knew that they had fans on strings, didn't they? So evident data capture anywhere lower league attendances was just a theory. I don't know, actually. It's a theory that just makes sense, doesn't it, I suppose? But yeah, I wonder. They should probably do the data on that and find out. Yeah. But it's a really interesting debate because so many people. It ultimately it comes down to money, and that's what I worry about. Juag, thank you, buddy. Hello. I said thank you for saying hello. I meant hello. Glad you enjoyed the pun. Jack has threatened to ban me for some of my puns on several occasions. You'll never be banned. John Nee should not be banned for puns, Dutch or otherwise. No, you should never be banned for a pun. I think that should be a rule. Martinelli over. We're winning 1-0 here, by the way. We've not really been concentrating on this game, or at least I haven't. Maybe you guys have. It's 1-0. Bayern are looking like the team we're going to face in the final if we can see this game out. These are a league below, and we're kind of making them look like they are very good at the moment. But do you know what? No dramas as long as we win. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there, Ryan. I think the 3 PM blackout only has a purpose now if their aim is to not have a generation kids forgo their local football teams to become Premier League fans. Yeah, and is that the aim? Like, is that ultimately what the people at the top of football want? Yeah, Alex Teller scores the free kick. I thought he might. It's 2-0. We are going to another German Cup final. Like, find a way around it that doesn't hurt lower league teams, but also lets fans watch the foot. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not professing to claim that I know the answer, but it's going to be very, well, I think we all know which direction it's been going in for a long time that it's probably going to go in. We are through to a German Cup final. We have beaten Bochum 2-0 at home. Made slightly hard work of it. Goals from Vinicius and Telles, both from set pieces. But we'll be playing Bayern Munich in a German Cup final very soon. We beat Wolfsburg in last year's final just very luckily, if you want to go with that one. I wonder if we can do it again. It's not going to be easy against Bayern. They've just won the league, but that'll be fairly soon. Good from Telles. We've got now what? How many games to go? We're not going to finish it today, are we? So I need to go and watch Liverpool. But we're going to try. We'll get through a few more. I tell you what though, chat. I'm going to run to the bathroom for a little wee. Because I need one. Fogman! Before I go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you, dude.
Subscribed X12. Happy Sunday.
It's a year.
Hope all is well.
He's been here for a year, everyone. Chat. Show some love to Fogman. Let me do some emotes as well. There you go. I have some emotes in the chat. I've clicked the wrong button. I've clicked the wrong button. Let me go back. Yeah, chat. I'll be back in a second. Have some music. Here you go. Hello. Hello. This song could be used for like the start of a TV program, couldn't it? It reminds me of like, do you remember the Premiership? I saw people talking about that and it was terrible. I watched like an old Premiership program, you know, when like Match of the Day just like stopped being played for a while. It's quite menu music-y, isn't it? Do you remember they had U2 was the start song on it? It was that was nostalgic. But then I watched back one of the old programs and it was terrible. Nothing. It's a Beautiful Day. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. It was nowhere. It was terrible. It was nothing like Match of the Day. Up the Bantams, says MUFC Finn. Welcome in, buddy. Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Hope you're good. Lenny did get up then because he thought I was giving him his lunch and then I didn't. So I feel a bit bad, but there we go. Wolves were in the Prem. We went straight back down. Was that like the Stephen Ward era, or was that the other time you were in the Prem? Remember when Stephen Ward scored the winner at Anfield? That was a terrible time. Hertha good at football today. Oh, Matt Murray got kneecapped. Former Hertha player, Matt Murray there. Is he on the game? Because he's a coach now, right? No. Mark Murray is, so that might be him. Are Hertha good at football today? To be honest, I don't know. We have been bad and good. All in one today. I'll show you here, look. We've been... we started where? Here. We drew to Stuttgart, lost to Rangers, drew to Werder Bremen, beat Rangers, went through, beat Dusseldorf, beat Bochum. We're into a German Cup final, and we've got Mainz, Leicester to play, and then we've got Bayern Munich in the Cup final. So we're kind of good, and we're kind of bad. We are very Gennaro Gattuso. Rumour was he slept with someone he shouldn't have. Oh, is it? What, Matt Murray, is it? That's... Wow. I didn't realise there was that whole backstory to it. Conclusion. Hertha have been quite good at football today. Thank you. ITV4 in the evening show the football broadcast from the 70s and 80s presented by Brian Moore. Hoddle was amazing. See, that's quite interesting. Brian Moore was a bit of a legend in all regards, right? I think. I don't know. Maybe he was a terrible person. I don't know. 70% good. We'll take that, I think. From here until the end of the season, if we're 70% good, I'd be okay with it. How good is Raul de Thomas? Espanol guy, right? Espanol rather than Espanol. He is average. There you go. Brian Moore's head looks uncannily like the London Planetarium. So there we go with... That is the type... Have you only just dropped that concern? Alex Telles, we sold him in the summer. It's been about 9 months and he's like, do you know what? I'm not that concerned about Zef Week anymore. It's been about 9 months. He's been at Shakhtar for the past... I mean, he's actually been okay, I suppose. I was going to say he's not been great, but he's had a 7.52. He's been really good. 40 million well spent for them, you'd probably say. He wasn't Brazilian though, was he? Right, Mainz in the league. This... Oh, God. Look how tired we are. In real life, he's very good. Yeah. It'll take me about 45 minutes, Ollie, and I don't live in Mayfair. We've got a tired-looking team for this game, which is a very important game. I don't like it. You did the Southampton United game with the grey kits. Oh, really? That was a classic of a game, wasn't it? If you hadn't beaten Bochum in the DFB Pokal final, he wouldn't have dropped that concern. Obviously. That was it. That's what he's waiting for, Morgan. Brian Moore's head looks uncannily like the London Planetarium was the full title of the Gillingham FC fanzine. Is it a fanzine or a fanzine? Magazine? Fanzine? I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever said that word out loud. That's hilarious. I didn't realise. It's zine, yeah. I thought after I said it, I was like, it's for like magazine, isn't it? That makes sense. Suggestion North London though with the traffic of that place. No, I'll get a tube / a train. Overground probably. And then change. That's my plan. It's zine. Yeah, it makes more sense. Right. We've got a bit of a dilemma. And I don't like dilemmas, let me tell you. I'm going to go with that to get our back three at least in place. Although Gabriel looks like he's about to keel over. Don't mind those two. Surely Martinelli... Okay, he's very tired. We'll go Evan Nilsson. Okay, we're actually going to play this. The tube scares me. I remember that being a thing. It definitely doesn't scare me anymore. Origi winner off the bench, do you reckon? Hey, Tiras, how you doing, buddy? It definitely doesn't scare me anymore. I remember that, though. And if you don't live, like, in and around London, I can imagine why. Well, I remember it being a bit of a intimidating thing. You've decided Minamino scores later. Oh, I don't want him to start. I mean, I'd love him if he starts and scores, but I don't want him to start. Look at Felipe already. That's not good. Referee, send him off. It's literally just like trains. Yeah, it is. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why it's scary. There's like 7 different lines and you don't know which one to get used to get to which place. Yeah, maybe. Until you just like... You just look it up. Get City Mapper then. If you've got City Mapper, then there is absolutely no way you can go wrong. And don't even Google it. City Mapper is just the thing. You could just look at the signs. You could Google it. I don't know why they haven't done this, by the way. The TfL website is still terrible. I still think this. I was like, how have they been outdone by a third-party app here? Like, surely do make that better. How much advertising you can get on there, but no one uses it. City Mapper is so much better. There you go. There's someone who works for TfL. If you want to get in contact, I've got all kinds of ideas. City Mapper is really good because also if like something's cancelled or like not running or there's engineer works, it will give you actually the best way to go up to date rather than trying to do like listening to the announcements, which they will just ignore the fact that you're stuck and it's fine. They're like TfL, they tried mudding the GOAT YouTube channel, which ain't you. Yeah. I don't know which one you mean, but yeah. I want the match to be a dirge of an affair and then Origi comes on and scores one off his backside in the 4th minute of injury time. I don't know if I can cope with that. I wouldn't mind that as an out, like afterwards, that'll be fine. But going, I want it to be not that because that sounds stressful. Right, we're drawing to Mainz here. And do you know what? I'm actually fairly happy. If we draw, that's good news for us, isn't it? It just means Dortmund will be right there. They're scoring here, aren't they? No, Tuchel will park the bus because he is Tuchel. Yeah, he will. He will. Do you know what? It will be a really close game because I'm just thinking of the Stamford Bridge game where Liverpool 2-0 up and Chelsea were the better team before that. Oh, Antonio should have scored. Tom the taxi driver. It shouldn't be good. It's literally the POV of a taxi driver, but it is. I've never watched it, but that's cool. Oh my word. How is this 0-0? And how have we got so many tired and injured players? I've never watched it. I need to now then. You've convinced me. You've charmed me. Right, let's get to half-time, please, so I can get Luis Felipe off. It looks like he's going to struggle to exist after this. Who do we bring on here? Oh, actually. Has to be... Oh, I tell you what we do. We do Renan and he goes middle. I think that's what we do. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll text you when I'm close, Brandon. You can come. Yeah, we'll make a plan from there. All right, no worries. But like, don't stress. Just in like, I'll find you afterwards. Don't like try and move or anything now or anything. You just chill, and I'll let you know when I'm nearby. Like, do what you're gonna do, and then we'll sort it when I'm there. Oh, why have you missed that? Don't let that run across you and in. We're losing to Mainz. This is a disaster. We're going to finish 3rd or 4th. Probably 4th. It's a disaster. Do we go... Oh, we actually stay 2nd. Oh, okay. We actually stay 2nd even with a loss. Which obviously is not ideal, but wouldn't be the worst thing. Sometimes watch a Dutch lorry driver making deliveries. There's something of... Like... There's a little bit of everything on the internet, isn't there? There's a little bit of everything. Vinicius. Here we go. Get an equaliser, please. Big ball. That's not going to be taken in. Have we actually played all right here? I think we have. Marcus Antonio had that chance, didn't he? A draw will be fine. I also don't want to spoil our good... That's a lovely pass. Oh, you have to score that, Evan Nilsson. Did you see that pass? It was so nice before. We could still do something here. No, we can't. That was a beauty. Oh, look. Dortmund have dropped points. That's also good news for us. It's niche content like that makes YouTube great. 100%. What are you watching there, love? Just some Dutch lorry driver. Yeah, it is. Genuinely, it is. Like, I watch so many random things, and it's like things like I watch like videos like OBS plugins, and I don't use them any of. I know I've done some recently, but I like watch like there's a new mic out, is there? Let me watch this. I'm not buying a new mic, but I'm like, yep, I will happily watch that content. It's mental. My favorite thing to watch is like does anyone watch Field Days on YouTube? Does anyone watch Field Days on YouTube? He does like, he's this Australian guy, and he does like 3-day survival things where he just goes like to the outback, or he was in Bali for a while and like lives on the beach and just makes a little shelter and lives and things like that. On his days off, he sometimes streams the Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yeah, pretending to do what he does as a job. Yes, I love him. He's like Steve Irwin incarnate. He is. He's very he's got a real personality as well, hasn't he? He seems like a really nice bloke as well. He's really good. I really like him. I really liked it when he was in I think it was Bali he was in. It was like during lockdown, he was in like stuck in Bali, couldn't fly home. So just did loads of these survival videos. I think he's just hit 1 million subscribers as well. Well worth a watch. Well worth a watch. Can we go and... We're not actually playing terribly here. Should we go attacking? Do you know what? Let's try this. Can we get the players in this team to do this, though? Because Tellers is tired anyway, so let's get him off. We can bring on Caligari in there, and everyone else can play in their positions, right? Probably don't want you there. Oh, we don't really have an attacking... Danilo as an attacking midfielder, probably not the best. How can I make this work? We've done all our subs. Yeah, Field Days. Yeah. That's what I thought, but he has less... He's less able to play there than him. Than Danilo. What about Caligari? Can you play there? Caligari might actually be the one to do it out of all of them. He has the stats. Yeah, no, he does. Caligari might be the one. I'm going to do it. It might not work, but it might. Can we go and get an equaliser with this madness? Mukbang ASMR makes me happy. Why? I have no idea. Yep, no idea. You like what you like. We are going to lose. It's not done anything. It's not changed anything. We've had no highlights. We've got a highlight. Long throw. Headed away, but only as far as Caligari. Back to Calvin. Smash it in, my friend. It's bounced in off Leonardo. We found an equaliser from nowhere, and it's off his backside. Yes. That might be a massive goal for us. Honestly, I don't know how this has gone in. Look, I'm pretty sure he's cleared this off him, off Leonardo and into the back of the net. He has. It's off his backside. I love it. We're hopefully going to get ourselves a draw just because of that. I mean, it'd be nice if we want to get a winner. If you want to go and get a winner, we'll take a draw. Out of nowhere. 90 plus 1. That is ridiculous. We are so weird. Such a weird team. But that could be huge for the for this look. It means with 2 games to go, we need 1 win, basically, and that will get us our 2nd place. You can get angry now. Yep. I can. That will basically... 1 more win, and we play Heidenheim at home, who are 2nd bottom. If we win that, we FM'd FM. We did. If we win that, we should then finish 2nd. We've got a better goal difference, and there's only 2 games to go, so we should be okay. It's going to be... I've said I'm disappointed, even though really I'm not. Is there any other type of ASMR that doesn't involve licking? I can't say I've ever watched any ASMR content. It's not... I don't know is the answer. I don't know is the answer. When people just talk quietly. Oh, they just go... Hello, with today. Thank you very much for watching. We are going to go Like that. It's exactly that, isn't it? I basically proved that I could be... I imagine the viewers, if I started doing ASMR. Stop that. That's too quiet. I need to turn the mic up, don't I? Okay, stop it. It's relaxing. I've never tried it. 1-1. Right, we've qualified for the Champions League. That's good news. We've got our budget, chat. Let's have some predictions. We've been given our budgets for the next year after qualifying for the Champions League. Do we get good money next year? Let's have in the chat how much you reckon we're going to get. 8 million, 52 million. I can't remember what we got last year. I think it was like 30 mil. It wasn't great. So let's see what we get this time. 52, 90, 100, 334. That's excessive. I'm going to say it. Okay, he meant 33. That's better. Stino!
Stino_06 resubscribed.
Thank you, buddy.
Perfect entertainment with being stuck abroad.
Thank you, dude. Where are you stuck abroad at the moment, Stino? I'm sorry to hear that, although hopefully you're making the most of it. But thank you very much for the 14. Appreciate you. 25 quid on a packet of Tang Fast Sticks. 34 mil, 48 mil. Right, let's see who's right. We're going to be given 41 from Bandy. 27. 27. That's sad, isn't it? 27. Hopefully back soon. I hope so, Steen. I hope it gets sorted. You can only get 2 Brazilians. 1.7 mil. What's happened to the money? Where's the money, Jer? Where's the money? They've given us worms. And now we've been offered worms. Europa League place went to the league as well. That's good. What happened to the money? Where's the money, Jeff? 127k. It's not even that much there. Oh, bloody hell. That's upsetting. That's going to be tough for next year. How do we improve this team? I guess we bring in some youngsters. Oh, no. Oh, no. That in German is said as Scheiße. Yeah, to be fair, make it work. Get stuck in Italy. Enjoy it. You've got yellow card limit. That's a shame. Right, we've got Leicester. We've got a Europa League. If we win the Europa League, will we get more money? What's funnier? No transfer budget or a humiliating 27 million. Both are very funny. Yep. Hilarious, but funny. They're delighted with the club vision, though, because we've qualified for the Champions League. Brilliant. You've been given a wage hike, as if that's what we need right now. Start paying our players more money. Have you developed? Still nothing that's green. Just yellow everything for Calvin. João Victor's moved. Oh, yeah, you're back, aren't you? Who's he wanted by? On loan? No, Feyenoord want to buy him. Bring in youngsters. You literally have all of them. Yeah, no, we do. I meant, like, bring them into the team. Because we can't buy anybody now. Is that the plan? Is to bring the players into the team and play them? I don't know if that makes us better, though. That's the thing. Ramon set up 2 goals. That's good. Did I rest? I need to rest. Some of these extra tired people, let me rest for 1 day. I mean, you're not training anyway, are you? But you can rest for 1 day. We do have all of the youngsters, though. Why is Mikel Crisantos talking about our players? You left, mate. You went to go and play for Monaco. He's wanted. Who's he wanted by? Crystal Palace. How many assists has he got? You've been terrible for them. You've started 3 games. The grass isn't always greener, Mikel. Is it? Still love you. He's been talking up Carlos Vinicius. He compared him with Salco, who has played in a similar manner and possessed similar traits. How many goals has he got now? 27 all comps. He's been quite good, hasn't he? In a few years' time, you'll look back and chuckle at the thought of 27 million. I hope so, yeah. Might just be a year of development to go for the league the year after. Again, yeah. That will be 4 seasons, though, without winning the league. When the last Hertha save, I think we won the league season 4. And we finished 9th. I remember looking back the other day. Finished 9th twice, then finished 2nd, then won the league. I thought we were ahead of schedule in this one because we finished 2nd last year. Apparently not. Oh, here's some money. Right. That'd help. That will help. 76 million. We've just been given £76 million through a sponsorship deal. Helps us to connect to a European audience, further strengthening the Brazil brand through the region. Can you give us more money now? We've still only got 13 mil in the bank. I mean, that's probably why. It's because, although that looks nice, doesn't it? We do have a little bit of debt as well. It's probably because we bought so many players on future fees. Like, our clauses are a joke. Look at our out clauses. All of these players we're playing future clauses on. Some of them are not like payments. Some of them are like we're paying 9k per week for Emmanuel Vignato. Yeah, none got added to the transfers. That's a good timing one as well, as it'll do it once. Oh, what? You reckon with this, that'll do it when the season ticks over? Oh, yeah, so because it's right towards the end of the season, you mean? Hertha is bleeding money. No, it's not, because the projection is literally good. I mean, at the moment, yeah, looking at this. But this is transfers. This is because they like, we will have more things like this. Hertha will produce money. The never never isn't actually never meme. Yeah. But it's the Peter Ridsdale meme, isn't it? We lived the life. We lived it. We loved it. So ultimately, you put yourself under big constraints. Yeah. It'll be fine. I am not concerned. The high, like, it will sort itself out as you go. If like the more we play in the Champions League, you make money we'll make money eventually. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, this is a big game. Big game. Martinelli, we need you to score goals, please. We lived the dream. Did we spend too much? Probably. Exactly. That's us. Leicester. Are Leicester good? I have a feeling they might be. Oh no, Antonio's suspended, so Paqueta has to play. You want to see Cunha? Unfortunately, he's barely played. We stopped playing with an attacking midfielder. So it's a bit of a yikes on him. I think we sell him in the summer. We can still probably get our money back for him, which would be nice. Yeah, unfortunately, he's been a bit of a failed signing, him. Do Leicester have Tevez? I don't know. I don't know. No Zagadou. No. Who else is missing in defence? Zagadou's, yeah, slightly injured. Luis Felipe, tired. Is he too tired to play? I kind of want to play him anyway. I think I'm going to play him. Upon finishing in second place, remember in the pre-season meeting, you tell your squad you can expect them to fight bravely against relegation. Yeah, exactly. Prediction for the last game. Yeah, we can do a prediction for the last game. If there's a mod who wants to do one. Can't Cunha do an advanced forward? He can. He probably wouldn't be a bad inside forward for next year. Like, just at the moment, we don't really have his... He can. He's just not... I don't think he's as good as our strikers. Yeah, if we started using wingers, he would actually be quite good for it, wouldn't he? Right. I think that's the team. I don't know if there's any mods that are able to do a prediction for this one. Couldn't be an insane Metzala. We'd have to train him, and his morale's really bad because he wants to leave and stuff. So at the moment, I'm just avoiding. It's more work than it is helpful, if that makes sense. Don't think any mods are here. I don't think there are. Will's here, according to the list. Just to call him out a bit there. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Right, here we go. Leicester away. If we win this, there is a chance we get to a Europa League final if we win this particular game. Win away here at Leicester gives us a great chance to make a final. Newcastle are one of the teams we could play as well. They are 1-0 up. Well, they were 1-0 up, sorry. Oh, no, we don't need that. At least this is one position we've got a decent replacement for, but we really don't need that. We couldn't do it anyway, yeah. We started good here. I know. We might need somebody to step up and do modding. Maybe we need to have a thing. Someone to join the mod team. Will shirking his mod duties. Is that a pen? I didn't actually see it. I think usually they get given outside the box, don't they? He looked like he was right on the line. A penalty would be very nice. It was outside, was it? I didn't see it. I was looking at the chat. Do you reckon, Fogman? No penalty. Get your mod applications in, yeah. I love how Morgan's laughed at that. That's funny. We're on the wrong thing as well. Let's go over here. All right. We need to build on this. We've been good. They've had 3 bookings as well. Taking on... It's a team I used to manage. That's probably why they're getting all these bookings. Not in this safe. You know what I mean. I'm not PG enough, apparently. I don't know. These days, Ollie. These days. Although you did say something about blowing somebody up earlier, didn't you? That's probably not great. Second half. Do we take a draw in this game? I think we probably do. We saw what can happen if you get a team back to the Olympia Stadion. 4-0 against Rangers in the last round. Newcastle are beating Roma 3-1 here. Oh my God, they've got Basuma. He's really good. 20 minutes to play. That's funny, John. That's funny. Time them all out. Review Ollie chat history. I think that's what we need to do, yeah. I didn't not advertise Putin to blow the world up. Not me. No. How can we find a goal from here then? We could do a striker change. Evanilson. Evanilson off the bench. Could be worse ideas. And let's move them around a bit. There could be worse ideas. Because like I said, a draw here is definitely not the end of the world. Tellez is struggling and needs to be substituted. He's a bit tired, isn't he, Tellez? We'll do another change. We've got 2 left. 1 left. Angelo, go and score the winner, my friend. Go and score the winner, I've just said. It's a throw into Leicester. Conceding here would be horrible. I do wonder if our fitness is letting us down a bit. Maybe this system, because it's quite intense, isn't it? Are we conceding a lot of late goals because of it? Good header away. It's come back to him, though. Oh, my word. That was close. Does Ndidi just smash this in? No. Maddison does. He's offside, though. Okay, we got away with that. Hey, how you doing, CRT? Hope you're good. I like Purple Diamond Gang anyway. That's good. I think he's offside. He is. Let's just get through and take a draw, I think. 0 will be a good result. I agree. He looks offside, was he? Oh, only just. 3 minutes added on. Very tired looking team. We take a draw away at Leicester. It gives us a very good chance. Trust the process, I've just told them. It gives us a very good chance of making a Europa League final here. We just need to beat them at home and we'll have Newcastle in the Europa League final. That's not what we like to see. It's a red injury. They've drawn. Oh, yeah, his goal drought is a bit mad. 8 matches without scoring. Angelo's now gone 11 matches without scoring. I guess all of these have been off the bench. I've asked him to improve. Having no responsibilities but an extra badge, yeah. To be fair, you raise a good point. The Brazil manager was there looking at all our players. But I think, chat, this is where we will finish things up for today. Sorry, it was a little bit of a shorter stream there. I can't go too much longer because I need to go and get changed and make my way over towards Wembley for today. So I think we'll leave it at that for today. One little last plug before we finish up. SCS. Go and enjoy the Super Club Soccer game. The link is there from Steam. If you click that link, it shows that you've gone through my link there. If you want to go and play, if you want to go and check it out and then... I'm over here. Well, that's moved. If you want to check it out and then join, we're going to make a stream team of it. So, okay, it just keeps going back anyway, so don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll be playing that very soon. I will put it in the Discord what we're going to be doing that. Potentially, John, yeah. I need to make a team with people. I need people to play on my team. Did you play with Jack when you did it? But yeah, that is the plan. We will be back hopefully midweek this week. I would definitely not rule it out. I'm away at a wedding on Thursday, Friday, but I am back for the weekend, so there should still be normal Saturday, Sunday weekend streams. So that will go ahead. I believe that Mozza is doing the... You have a 99 rated defender. Would you like to Would you like to play for my team for Worms FC, John? Would you like to play for Worms FC? Enjoy the fun. I hope Liverpool win it, but I have a feeling Chelsea win it in extra time. Let's hope not. Thank you very much, gang. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Fogman. I will catch you all, hopefully midweek. I'll let you know in the Discord. I'll let you know where you are then. Depends on when you are playing. I will get in the Discord, John, and we'll chat about it in there. But let's go and raid over to, I think Mozza is doing the Game Blast stream still. I hope he's still live for a while. We'll jump over to him, go and show him some love. Go and have a lovely rest of your weekends. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the support. New Plymouth video on YouTube tomorrow. New Facebook videos all week as well. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye. I didn't realise this song was on.
I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got dynamite, that smile's gonna be the end of me. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free? I'm an explosion, that smile's gonna be the end of me. I wanna say something, but you are all that I see.